we're in a bad spot.
Beautiful.
Let's go
Alright.
to half health. I
Gabriel
have
is loaded
13
me up
health.
with healing.
Alright, here we go. That's gotta be a thing now. Beautiful. Okay. Hello everyone for watching the stream. Welcome to Into the Multiverse. So to start off, I guess we'll go through all of you guys and have you guys introduce yourselves. So starting with yourself, Moss. Do you want to introduce yourself and Epic?
Hello, my name is Moss. I play Ebek, the barbarian fighter, who currently has Zavion as a sheep, Baby Yoda style, on his back. And
Beautiful.
Romance with Burr.
Perfect. Marcus, do you want to introduce yourself and Diego?
Hello, my name is Marcus. I play Diego, the I don't know what, Aarakocra luchador with a death wish who is currently nearly dead. I think that's the 8th time I've died.
Jeez, yeah, you've got a notch.
Add to the notch.
Yeah, you've got just a bunch of notches on your glaive.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, perfect. So Cathal, playing Cedric. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Cedric, Dragonborn wizard, who has a affinity to throw fireballs and stuff.
Beautiful.
Very fun.
And Craig's going to
So
join
wizard.
us. Yeah, wizard man. Craig's going to join us later, but he plays Joe. Does anyone want to do their best to try to sum up Joe as best they can? Anyone at all?
Imagine Iron Man, but small and green.
With dinosaurs.
And he likes
With
dinosaurs, yeah. Beautiful. And Patema, I'll get you to introduce yourself shortly, but you can introduce yourself now.
Hi, I'm Patema.
Yeah, perfect. But we'll get to you shortly. You're gonna be joining this group for the first time. And yeah, so to sum up what happened last time, you guys have woken up from this nightmare dreamlike world that you've been trapped in for quite some time. That has been weaved together by the Vine Queen, Lilith. She is a Fey Lord, and she has you trapped in her tower. You've woken up at the top of the tower and have started making your way down slowly through this tower, dealing with Kuatoa in the bathhouse area. You dealt with a Medusa down here in the study, which you torched, made your way down, rested up here because you're all pretty beaten up. And during that long rest, you came upon Lilith, who kind of surprise attacked you, breathed a nasty breath weapon on all of you, and you realize as well, now that morning has come and the sun is beginning to rise, she's beginning to slowly gain power. She took off immediately before you could land any strikes, and then her followers started trying to break down the barricades that you put up during your long rest to try to break in. You took out one of them, which is a green succubus, and the other one retreated, and you now have 3 more succubus waiting for you below in a room that smells like cooking. And
Is it
that,
nice cooking?
it does. It smells really good. There's a whole plethora of different things. You can't smell any smells of meats. It seems to be very much like a vegetable-based
Cannibals.
soup or stew cooking up. And yeah, so and myself, I'm Gabriel Galway, the DM. I play everyone else. Zavion is currently a sheep. When he's not a sheep, he is a very powerful elf. You also have Burr, who is a Wilden barbarian now, and I have a good romance with Epic. And we have Brian, the turtle wizard, who has helped these young people get to where they are now. Kind of useless.
And we will die for Brian.
Yeah, you will die. Okay, perfect. So that is where we. Oh god. That's where we left off. So hopping back into the game. How are you all doing? You're all pretty beat up, pretty exhausted.
Yeah.
Pretty beat up. I think most of us are nearly dead.
It's nothing new.
Nothing new. Can I have Joe try and use his decanter thing?
Oh, sure. What are you trying to fill it with?
I'm just gonna go for the healing potion. I know
Okay.
it's a difficult roll, but
Sure.
I need something.
Give me a charisma check.
This dude's been going for nat 20s and he has a -1 in charisma. An 18.
18. With that, a clear liquid begins to fill the glass. And Joe gives it a sniff. And it's got quite a strong alcoholic scent to it. It's got a really, really big kick.
Yeah, he's just gonna drink that straight away.
Alright, perfect. As soon as he chugs it back, his whole body begins heating up. Steam begins to rise off his body, begins to sweat profusely. But then some of these wounds now, bleeding with this steam, begin to patch themselves up, begin to stitch together, just leaving light scars around his body. And he heals 5 points.
I can't edit his sheets. I'm gonna have to keep track of this.
Okay.
5 points. He'll continue that pour. It's infinite, isn't it?
It is. Bastard.
I think I figured out a way to heal everyone up, guys, but we're gonna go. He
Alright.
gains 5 back.
I will get you to make a con save for Joe.
Okay, what's his con? Plus 3. That's a natural 20 plus 3.
Alright, he's completely fine. Just feels hot, feels ready, feels alert. His senses are sharpened. He feels good. It's been a while since he had a good drink.
I'm gonna go for another drink. He
Alright.
is an alcoholic, and this is actually what he would do.
Absolutely, yeah, sure. So with that, he heals up another 5 points. And can you give me another con save for him?
That's a 22.
Holy shit, this might have been a mistake. Okay, he's fine. He just keeps chugging this back, heats up even more. His body, his whole face is now going like a flushed color, like a darker shade of green, with hints of pink and purple in there. But more of his wounds start stitching up, more steam starts to rise from his body. Yeah.
He's gonna go again.
He's going again. Give me another con save.
Diego's gonna slowly start backing away from Joe.
He's just steaming up more and more. He has another 4 points of HP.
Yeah, it couldn't last forever. That's a 5.
That's a 5. Okay. Right. So, he's currently tipsy. He's now starting to feel the drink and begins to wobble slightly. It feels a little fuzzy. But currently he just has an advantage on charisma-based checks and saving throws.
Oh, perfect. He's gonna go again.
Oh my god. Okay, give me another con save as he's chugging this back. He just go, and just more things are healing
14.
up. 14. He gets another 5 points of HP, but he is now buzzed. He's now, the adrenaline's starting to kick in, and he is starting to lose his footing, and things are starting to go a little wobbly. He's now at disadvantage on all dexterity-based checks and saving throws.
Oh.
But he has advantage on strength-based checks and saving throws.
Advantage on strength and charisma so far.
Are you just gonna like get Joe alcohol poisoning?
Just so
when
he
he's not
can't
here?
play. Oh my god.
He comes in, yeah, you're comatose, sorry.
No, I think that he's probably going to be content. He's only a little bit down now. Let's stick with that. He will offer it to anyone that wants it.
Is anyone...
Yeah, I'll go over.
Don't know who's texting me there. Sorry. Okay, so as you drink some of this back, can you give me a con save, please?
+6 in con, so this should be good.
Yes. How much have we gone?
Jesus Christ. This is such a bad
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Yeah, you're fine. You're totally sober at the moment. You do gain 2 points of healing.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Okay. Give me another con save.
A 19.
You're fine. You get another 5 hit points. You guys are just passing around this glass. Your body's beginning to heat up. You're a bit flushed in the cheeks, but you just keep chugging it back. Your body's slowly going numb from all the pain that you felt.
This is just pre-drinks.
Yeah.
I'll take another one.
Okay.
These teams getting the true experience of what it's like in our group.
A 25.
Okay, you gain another 4 points of HP. You're fine. You're still chugging.
And the +6 is bullshit.
Yeah, a little bit. You're a dwarf. So-
Another one down. Then.
Yeah.
You have like
you're- yeah.
22 in Connor. Thanks.
So go for another con
I
save
have
then.
a 17 in con.
Oh, but you have advantage on saves, yeah.
Yeah.
Or proficiency in saves.
Yeah. I have 23.
Okay, gain another 3 points of healing.
Oh, yeah.
You're just now.
Slowly
Just,
getting there.
I feel like your whole mouth is open. You're just
I'm just laying down, and Joe's just pouring it in.
The sheep just on your back, kind of just like looking really like flustered, like oh my god, this guy's on top of me now. So are you still drinking?
Yeah.
All right, you gain another 3 points of healing, and give me another con save.
When will it end?
A 15.
Okay, with that it does finally hit you, and you're now seeing this really flushed Ebic, big rosy cheeks on him, and you are currently tipsy. You have advantage on charisma based saving throws.
Aha. I want to take one more.
Okay, go for it. It's really all just catching up to you right now. But yeah, go for it. Give me another check. Con save.
A 16.
Okay, that's another fail. You do gain 2 more points of HP, and you're buzzed now. You have a disadvantage on all dex-based checks and saving throws. You have advantage on all strength-based checks and saving throws.
Oh. And
You
that
guys
means I'll get up and walk away.
You guys are gonna have hangovers tomorrow.
We're gonna roll up on Lilith.
Okay, so you're just a bit wobbly, your footing is slightly off, and the drink is kind of spilling out from the glass. It's right up to the brim constantly. Put it down.
Oh, is Zavion hurt?
He is actually.
Oh no.
I'll just turn around.
Okay. He's not very hardy. He's gonna take a sip. It's an immediate fail. He does gain
Classic.
3 points of HP as the sheep goes flustered. So he gains 3 HP. He is tipsy. Alright. And the sheep, and now actually he's gonna roll, see if he still is having. No, he's still a sheep. He's just a tipsy sheep.
Oh, that's great.
Are y'all just chilling in this crypt, like getting drunk or what?
They're just in
Yeah.
this tower at the
Pretty
moment.
much.
Absolutely. We're all nearly dead. This is our final drink.
Alright.
He gave us a drink that heals us. We can't not just abuse
Ah, right.
Alright.
I would like for Burr to have a couple sips. To
Yeah, okay, yeah.
about
Burr's
one.
gonna go for it. He's gonna attempt to just have a small sip. I suppose I'll join in. Okay, Burr. Roll the 4. Burr just gives it one sip.
Chug,
He gains
chug,
5 HP.
chug, chug.
And Brian's like, I've never drunk alcohol before. It's very good. I can feel the effects
Well,
of me.
you haven't lived.
I will have one more for the road. He's gonna can't save. Oh balls! That's a roll of 6 there. Okay, I think that's enough. He's on a 11 HP, and he is buzzed. All right. He's like, okay, maybe I'm not as tolerant as you. And Brian
It's
just
a dwarf thing. Don't
grabs it off a bird. He's like, "Hey, you fucking pussy!" He just takes like a giant swig. He's actually gonna take two in one. First one he's gonna pass. Second one he's gonna fail. Then Brian's also now tipsy, and he gets back.
Good old Brian.
6 HP. He's on 7
Like-
HP. Right. He just slams his chest. Let's go. Slams down the glass on the desk. I'm ready. We can take these. Just a couple of succubi. Nothing that old silent spell won't fix. He starts rolling up his kind of pulls back his cape over his shoulders. I'm ready. Whenever you are.
Can I take a? Yeah, you go
Oh,
first.
yeah. No, I don't. I'm fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
okay.
for it, yeah.
I'll take a sip.
Give me a con save.
All right. Is my luck with me?
I don't know.
12.
12? You're fine. You gain 5 HP.
Oh.
Yep.
Grand. I'll take another swig.
Alright, go for another con save. You get another 2.
See, the question is, what happens when I get a nat 1? My inevitable nat 1 with my luck. Ooh, that's a nat 20 though.
Nat 20, you're perfectly fine. You know what? You'll gain twice the amount. You gain 4 more altogether. Instead of that 2, you gain 4. So all together you can.
Excellent. And you know what? I'll be like, one more for the road, Brian, and I'll take another swig.
Yes, my boy!
Infinite!
You gain 5 HP. This is actually perfectly fitting for a group that doesn't really have any healers. And
Yeah.
what did you get on your con save?
Full of alcoholics.
14.
14 is enough to pass. So, oh no, that just fails actually because you've had 3 swigs.
Okay.
You are
Understandable.
tipsy, so you had advantage on charisma-based checks and saving throws, which is perfect for the succubi that you're gonna.
Ideal. That's
Man,
I
that-
think.
we can talk. We're gonna talk our way out of the Lilith fight now.
That's a really good point. I wasn't gonna have a drink, but can I take a drink and then choose to fail?
You,
Lilith-
yeah, I guess you can drink enough that you'll fail. Let's just say you'll gain with that big chug. You gain 5. You gain 7 HP, but you are now tipsy.
That's fine. I just want the advantage.
Okay.
Let's go, guys.
Let's do this.
Jesus Christ.
Got it.
So
I'm gonna put my hand. Joe's a bit buzzed, so I'm gonna like nudge him to kind of like a drunk friend, just kind of like this way.
Joe's kind of like really alert and like sharp now. He kind of twitches and he's like, "What the fuck?" Backs up from you. So you have a few options. You can head down the stairwell that you had barred. You can head straight down the center if you remove this kind of rubble that you barred from this entrance, or you can tear through the vines, that big hole that was blasted open previously. Where
The
did
drop
it
look
fall
like?
down?
10 feet,
It's 20 feet down.
I'd say
I'm gonna
take
head
the
to
stairs. Yeah.
We could flank them. Like one,
You
some of
could
us
go,
got
yeah.
alcohol. I could flank them, yes.
Patema, your current. Can you give me
Oh, I forgot to say that.
a wisdom saving throw as we speak?
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
That is natural 20.
All right. You
Scared.
currently you are told to sit and to wait, and for a split second you were under that effect. For a moment you were under that effect. You then heard a bunch of commotion going on upstairs above you. You heard all this like activity, this blasting of spells and everything else. And all of a sudden, a bunch of this. There was a big shelf of pottery and stuff in this kitchen, and with all the blasting, and everything, and the shaking, the whole press began to shake. A pot came down onto your head, knocked you on the side of the head, and you snapped out of it immediately. And you now start to hear footsteps outside the room you're currently in. There's a kind of like a veil, like a blind of vines that you can just about peek through, and you can see the dining room where there are now 3 of these demon-like creatures outside. One of them's rushed downstairs, and they're just saying, "They're going to be on us any moment. We need to prepare. We got to hold them off as long as we can, while Lilith gains her strength again."
Do I have my maul with me?
It's about 10 foot away, just propped up on against
okay.
an oven. Yeah, and your bag
So
of stuff is there too.
Can I grab it and then charge the demons?
Yeah, perfect. Okay. With that, you burst out roaring. I don't know if you're roaring or not, but you charge out, head to one of these demons, and make me an attack roll.
Yeah. Second. I was just checking the additional charge damage. You've sent me something that has uncommon and rare traits.
You have the rare traits.
Rare. Okay.
Yeah, you brought up to rare.
So attack roll. Oh, and it makes it a +1 actually. Which I needed because I rolled low. 14. So I got 15 on my roll.
Okay, I'm just trying to find the page. 15. You beat it. So, with that, you clobber one of these right across the face. There's the two. There's I think there's one woman and two men. One of the men have run down and is panicking. Is there anyone in particular you want to hit?
I don't know, just maybe the one I spoke to before.
Okay, perfect. We'll say that's the one of these guys is just down there. You immediately run up to him, just smack him right across the face. How much damage you do?
14 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, nice one. All right. And with that, guys, you hear, as soon as you're kind of getting ready, you just finish drinking, you just hear this crack, you just, ah! And just this crashing of this character now, as he smashes against the dining table below. You hear a bunch of pots and plates and everything land down at the ground, break on the floor.
I'll say she will have done a war cry or something when she charged
perfect.
out as well.
Okay, so you've heard a very unfamiliar voice. You've kind of recognized all the voices of these characters at this stage, and now a different voice has come in. Smash someone. I'm going to say Joe, with his passive perception, would have seen through the vine kind of veil around this area, and he has now seen this barbarian woman run across the room and smash one of these succubi across the face. I'll get everyone to roll initiative.
16.
Okay, wait. Where's my marker? Okay, so Diego, you got a 16. Cedric, what did you get?
A 13.
13. Epic.
A 4.
4. All right. Joe, what did you get for Joe?
9.
9. Zavion's a
Sheep.
Yeah, he's a sheep. What did you get for your character, Patema?
I got 19.
Nice. All right. And then I'm gonna roll for Burr. Burr got a nice one,
Over by the time we get there.
Burr's got a 19, and
I actually did 15 damage to that guy, not 14.
okay. Cool.
Sorry.
It'll all matter. It all counts. It all adds up. Brian gets a 4 as well. Okay, so starting with, what's your dexterity modifier, Patema?
It is +1.
Okay, so Burr's gonna start. Burr's just already kind of flustered, quite drunk as well from this alcohol, not used to it. He's just like, we don't need a plan. Let's just grab life by the horns and fuck it up the ass. And he just charges past you guys. 1, 3, 4, just jumps down through the hole and just crash lands down into the next layer below. He's gonna take a dexterity check. I'm so fucking ready.
Disadvantage.
Yeah,
I want him to fail it just so it'll be funny.
He does. He immediately just trips on one of the vines, tumbles down, spins through the air completely straight, like a stick, and then just smashes right down onto his face onto the floor below. And Burr is unconscious. And dying. Oh no, he's not. He's sorry. That was his initiative, not his health. No, he's not. He took 7. He's on 4 HP. And immediately he goes into a rage.
Jumping down.
So, I'm
Stupid floor.
God damn it. we're gonna just make this thing disappear for a second, and we're gonna bring Patema, your character, in here currently. As you are currently fighting these people, and we're also gonna bring in this person, and this is oh no, why is that? Okay, yeah, there we go. So, so you're bringing this guy up here. He's now chatting with these. I get this person that you just smashed into the table, and there's this lady here. They're all dressed in butlers and maids outfits. You see this character completely made out of... Oh, fuck, actually, he's got to make another dexterity check. See if he actually... He can grab onto the layer below. No, actually, I'll make an athletics check for him to see. Because, he's otherwise he's just going to keep falling. Oh, God.
Sure, no.
Oh, no, that's a 3. He rolled a 3. Okay. Actually, no, and he rolled a 4, even with advantage. Okay, so no, Burr actually goes down another floor. Oh, fuck.
I'm just gonna fucking die.
And then he's gonna try continue that check to see if he can continue with this forward momentum. Okay, yeah, he gets onto the next floor and just smashes down onto there face first. He only takes 1 more damage. And
he's a floor below it now.
Yeah, he is. So you just see this character just whiz by you, pretend just...
He's like a tree man or something.
Yeah, he's completely made of tree. He's got fireflies coming out the top of his head, and he carries massive battle axe.
Nice.
It's like Groot holding Stormbreaker.
Yeah, exactly.
Burr, you doing okay there, buddy? I'll just turn and was like, he didn't make the landing.
No. You could have clearly seen that as well. He would have crashed his head right off the lip here, just by you, Patema, just smashed on that edge and then continued flipping down onto the layer below. So back to you, Patema. You've had this surprise round. So do you want to introduce your character? Or no, do you want to introduce her now, or do you want to introduce her when the others are down? After yourself?
We can do it after the combat, I suppose.
Okay, sure. So you're gonna come in as barbarian woman, and it's up to you now what you want to do with your turn. You've smashed this guy against the table, and yeah.
Okay. Can I just smash him again?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, that is a 14.
14. All right. That just misses, I'm afraid.
Well, then I'll extra attack.
All right.
And that's a 15.
Perfect. That's just gonna hit it. So roll for damage as you crack him again on the other side of the face.
Is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice one. So you come in, smash him once, like up through the jaw, he crashes onto the table, and smack him again, just right in the collar, but like on the side of the face. And he tumbles then onto the stool and floor. He's actually gonna, because he's been surprised, he's gonna take a saving throw to see if he's still standing. No, he collapses down onto the floor. He's now prone. As you just completely surprised this guy, just cracked him both sides of the face. You now see there's also wings come out of his back, as there are with the others here, which you've seen before. They each have small horns on their forehead and these thin, leathery green tails. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Can I just shout, motherfucker?
Give me an intimidation check, actually.
Oh, I'm not good at those. Surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Yeah, that's a 3.
They're just kind of looking at you, just like wide-eyed, not sure if they should be scared or what. You're just this unpredictable character who's just burst out of the room. They're just stunned. They're just staring at you, wide eyes, like mouths dropped down. Okay, so we'll go now back upstairs, and we're gonna go to you, Diego. What would you like to do?
Amazing. I am going to just like slowly watch Burr leap down the hole and just be like, I guess we better get down there, and I'll backflip down the hole.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you flip down, down on the next floor. You've got tons of speed on you, so you're fine.
Yeah, I've got 65 feet of movement.
That's
flying.
insane. Yeah. So yeah, you swoop in. Where will I place you?
Can I drop right behind the guy near the edge?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just right here.
Well, no. Can I be
Oh, no.
hovering?
Oh yeah.
So I just like hover down behind him, so I'm still over the hole.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Are these? They have their wings out at the moment, do they?
They do.
So-
Yeah.
They do. Okay. Can I like try get him in a chokehold from behind? Just drop down behind him and chokehold.
Yeah. Give me an athletic. Is it athletics? Yeah, I think it's athletics.
It's
Check.
athletics, I think, yeah.
And he's gonna take a contested roll.
That is a nat 20.
Oh shit! Nice one. He got a nat 1. So with that, what do you want to do with this guy exactly? You crack him. Yeah.
No, I just want to get him in a chokehold, and I'm gonna start dragging him over the hole.
Perfect. So with that, you kind of grab both his wings, you kind of twist him around. You hear a snapping sound for a second. You grab him around the neck. You pull him down. You yank him back, and you have him right over the hole right now. His legs start kicking, and you feel his body kind of jump down for a second. His wings aren't flapping, so he's currently just hovering right over. Oh, wrong guy. He's currently just hanging right over this hole, legs kicking and everything.
Beautiful. I'm just gonna,
Oh
like,
my
whisper-
god! Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Okay. There we
So was that one of my attacks, or was that my whole action?
go. That would be your action to grapple him. I think. I
Great.
think is it an attack or is it an action?
I
to
think-
grapple?
Or is an action.
Yeah. Okay.
Action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, grand. I do have the grappler feat, so I think I get advantage on my unarmed strike against him. How are his wings looking? Are they still?
You just have them in this like twisted heap right now, so you can't flap them or move them anyway to like fly away or move with you or change your direction. So you've got them kind of totally held right now.
Yeah. So I think I get an advantage on attack rolls against creatures I have grappled. So I'm gonna try punch him in the side of the head with an unarmed strike.
Yeah, go for it.
It's another nat 20. It's
Oh
a
my
nat 20 and a
God.
nat 1.
Shit. Okay. What type of damage is your whatchamacallit?
It is either slashed or bludgeoning. I think because I just have him in chokehold. I'm just gonna smash him into the temple with a closed fist, so it'll be bludgeoning.
Okay. Can you roll me a 20-sided dice for me?
Yes, I will. That is a 19.
19. Okay. Shoot, where is this? I've lost one of my sheets for my critical bad damage. Wait, I should have a digital version of it, so it's okay. Sorry, bear with me.
Oh, yeah.
2 seconds.
Forgot those now. Critical damage.
Yeah. So this will be fun. And here it is. So, bludgeoning. So you got a 19. Okay, so deal twice the maximum result of the damage dice you could have done.
Twice the maximum.
Yeah.
Incredible. Okay, so is it including modifiers or not including modifiers?
You know what? Just for this, as you've got him because you got that 20 in the grapple. He's in this perfect position where his whole head is wrenched back, and you just like smash your fist right into his eye socket. You crack through his skull and just burst the eyeball in his head. So roll just max damage. Yeah, double the max damage you would usually do with that one fist.
So that would be 18 damage altogether.
God, nice one. All right.
Yeah, I do 1d6 plus 3, so that's 9, 18. Yeah.
Alright. So with that, you hear a crack as your fist goes right into the socket. You bring it out. Blood is just pouring out of his eye, and he can't see. He's got disadvantage on perception checks now. He's just you break through his eyeball, and he's screaming. This guy.
Can I try and inflict a stun at the same time?
Yeah, absolutely, you can. 100%. So he's gonna make a con save. So just get a dice here. So he rolled a 4, so I think that's a fail. And his whole body just goes limp in your whole body. You've hit some sort of nerve. You feel like your knuckle has just touched his brain for a moment, and you bring it back and you rip out a little bit of brain, and it's just stuck to one of your fingernails. and his whole body just starts twitching and just goes completely still in your arm.
So, can he fly while he's stunned?
No, not at all.
Okay, then I'll just drop him.
Let go.
Adios.
Oh my god! So he's gonna fall. 20.
But you have a bit of his brain on your hand, and you're wondering if he can still fly.
Can you fly? Fly home, buddy. It's gonna be a lot. He's gonna drop a lot. So I'm gonna roll the damage here. Right.
That's hilarious.
That is.
It was just all perfect rolls. It was
Yeah.
a risky move, but it paid off.
You just see him now crunch down onto this stairwell below. He's just both his legs just bend the other way, and he just kind of falls limp, and he's just down there. His head's kind of slightly twisted in the opposite direction. One of his arms is also twisted. His wings seem broken, and he's just looking up at you, open eyes.
Oh, okay.
He's not moving, still paralyzed. You don't know if he's dead or alive.
Okay. And then I will
Probably
just
permanently
point
paralyzed as well at this stage.
Probably just brain damage, yeah. I'll point my bloodied, brain-covered hand at the other succubi and just be like, "You're next," and I'm gonna fly up back the hole.
Give me another intimidation check with that one, because there's two people now freaking these people out.
That intimidation was a 18.
Okay. One rolled a 3, one rolled a 14 altogether. So the two of them kind of look at your character, Patema, with the skull makeup and everything. They look at this guy who's just lodged his fist in this guy's face, ripped it out and just dropped him, and just looked at you guys. You give him this death glare and then just take off back up into the shadows above. And they just slowly start raising their hands, just like,
okay, listen. We don't want any problems here. We're just going to pretend that you bested us, you tied us up. Just get out of here, okay? Listen, Lilith will finish you. She's already strong enough. Go. Get out if you can, if you dare.
Okay. You take back up. I'm gonna say you guys are out of combat at the moment. You have just scared the shit out of them.
Perfect. Can I look down the hole to see if Burr is okay?
Yeah, give me a perception check first.
That's a nat 1.
You can't see him. You can't see where
Okay,
he
cool.
is. He's kind of gone around the lip where he's kind of out of sight right now. The rest of you, are you guys continuing down the stairs onto the next floor, or what is your?
Yeah, I'll head down.
Yeah,
to
onto
see
the
what
stairs as well.
commotion was all about.
Okay, doke. So I'll say, while this is all happening, and Diego, you kind of eventually come back up, and you see the others are starting to make their way down the stairs. You kind of loop back around behind them, and you guys all emerge to now see this character before you, kind of holding a giant hammer up to these other succubi. And do you want to introduce your character, Patema, and what she looks like?
Yeah, she's a very tall, muscular Aasimar woman, with like kind of barbarian, very like tribal kind of clothing. She has like the sides of her head are shaved, and she has like a dreadlock kind of Mohican going down the back of her, the middle of her head, and down the back of her head. And she has skull war paint and this giant maul. And when she sees the lot of them come down, she'll just shout, "What are you doing? Are you helping or not?" And then she'll just launch at them all at this guy on the ground.
Okay, give me an attack with advantage.
Oh, that is 25.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna hit as you just crunch this thing down onto his rib cage.
And that is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. So with that, you bring this maul down onto his chest. It crushes through a couple of the ribs. You hear him break a little bit, and he's like,
Please, no more. We won't fight anymore.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'll just
Bro.
kind of look around, shrug, and then just fireball one of them.
Fire-
Firebolt.
Oh,
Firebolt.
fire! It's just gonna be like, wait.
Incinerate.
See you, potato. Okay, give me Oh, they have to make dex saves. Okay. Oh no,
Oh, no.
it's an attack.
No,
Sorry, I was thinking fireball. I still have firebolts. Okay.
I missed.
Okay. So this fireball just shoots over their heads, and they just kind of flinch down, just like
Please.
Joe's gonna follow my lead.
Okay.
While they
He
try
also
and
just the pair of you just pew pew.
Joe also misses.
Okay, so these two fireballs just fly over their head, just.
Okay. What do you want? What do you want?
Can I step on the throat of the one that's knocked prone
Yeah, he just.
and just ask the other one in the French maid outfit?
Mm.
So like, where is the prince, the Magnolian prince? I'm looking for him.
He's gonna take a history check.
I don't know. It was not my job to. I don't know. Was it someone else went back to get him? We just brought you.
Can I do a history check to see what the hell a Magnolian Prince is?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll be back in 1 second.
An 18.
18. You've heard of Magnolium. Magnolium is a Furbolg tribe that exists on top of a fallen elder tree. There's a very few of them. There's one per region, but this one is a fallen one. It's like this big giant fossilized mountain, like cylindrical mountain, and this very old ancient tribe lives on top of that. They are the Magnolium tribe. You don't know who the current prince is. That's
Okay.
all you
And I don't know. There's nothing about one being missing.
No, you wouldn't
Alright.
know anything about that.
I guess I'll probably just look at Ebic and go, help this lady finish off the succubus.
Yes. Whore magic.
Oh my god. Jesus. Give me another intimidation check for yourself, Ebic, because you make your way over.
Slowly with the axe
I have
in hand.
advantage since it's charisma.
Nice. Oh my god, he had a bunch of these drunk guys going down like, we're gonna fuck your shit up. Jesus.
What was the second one? Okay. A 17.
17, you're just coming over towards these two, and the lady kind of turns to you. She's like,
If they are anywhere, they would be upstairs in the dome, in the vine dome. She keeps most of her prisoners up there. Please spare us. Please, don't make this man kill us. Please, release my friend.
I just push harder on his throat.
he's like tapping the side of the foot, just. And Ebic, you continue forward.
I don't like whore magic.
Oh my god. She kind of turns to you and she says,
Please, spare us. We have done nothing wrong.
can you make me a bear with me, a wisdom saving throw, Ebic?
No. Doesn't matter. Natural 20.
Oh my god, you kind of feel the influence of her as well, but you're too drunk at this stage. It's not soaking in. You're just like, okay, you have too much rage. You're too like flushed, and yeah, you have one thing on your mind, and that's it. She's desperate to do something, but you can do what do you want to do? Where did I put you?
Smack him.
Smack the lady or the guy on the ground?
Smack the lady.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
I yearn for true gender equality. A 16.
16 hits for the damage.
12.
Okay, 12 damage. Right. So she just gets smacked right across the side of the face, and she's just...
Okay. Fine. To the death, then.
But wait, there's more.
Oh yeah, you can keep attacking. Jesus, okay.
But wait, there's more.
A 20.
Okay, that hits, yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. That's 16 damage.
Okay. Owies. Alright. Okay, yeah, this one just like gets her right up into the gut. You just stab her right in the gut. She's just pouring blood like between her hands and begins trembling. Just falls down onto her knees, bringing up her hand, like bloody hand in front of her to try to protect herself. And
This would be where Burr comes in and steals the kill. I know.
yeah, I'm just like
Flies up.
I'm trying to figure out the order here of like things happening, because I stupidly erased all the initiative rolls, because I would just put you guys back in initiative again. But I'll leave this play out. You can each take a turn, and then we'll roll initiative if they're still alive.
I think it would go Joe and Brian next. They both have
Well,
fours.
Joe's gone, and you've gone with your firebolts.
Oh yes, that's true. That's true. It's
Brian is he's kind of not really sure about this at the moment. He's kind of just backing up, and he's like, okay, guys, they've had it. We've got them. Good job. If you want to do anything, Diego, you can.
Can I walk up behind Epic and put my hand on his shoulder and just be like, I think we've made our point. We need
But
information.
whore magic!
More than we need. I know, I was on the
Drunk
receiving
Epic.
end. And my heart will never recover after I lost my one true love, that succubi whose name I did not know. But we need information more than we need bodies. So I'll turn to both the succubi who are getting the shit beaten out of them, and just be like, play your cards wisely and you may survive. Otherwise, then I'll just point to the hole.
And they look down, and they just see like their companion down there, and they kind of squint.
I think he's still moving. Oh God!
Is that better or worse?
Let me go down to him, please.
Later, play your cards right. And can I actually? Do I have the rope you've been using to climb down?
Yeah.
Or can I go
you
get
have
it?
rope. Yeah, you have rope.
Yeah. Can I start? I'll just like Epic, watch them, and if you kill them, I won't cry, but try not to.
Okay.
And I'll start lowering the rope
All right.
for
Sure.
If you kill them, I won't cry.
So as you start lowering the rope, you hear this. It kind of immediately is tugged, and this very panicked Burr is starting to climb with his kind of axe in his back. He's like, he kind of scrambles like up on top of the edge with you guys.
you okay, Burr?
And he's just, I don't like the creatures down there. Oh dear.
Whore magic?
We might want to avoid that floor.
What did you see, Burr?
They looked like me, but made of vines and bigger.
They sound
Floor
flammable.
magic.
Much bigger.
Thorn. Did you say thorn magic?
These two
Ebic isn't the
succubus,
smartest little guy at the best of times.
these two succubus freak out and they're like,
We could fly you down if you want to get past that lair happily.
Can I shove her in the back with my maul?
yeah, give me an athletics check.
Athletics.
Or strength check even, or either or.
A strength check. That's only a 9.
Well, she got a natural 1, so with that, she's kind of unlike certain of you actually hitting her. You kind of knock her in the back. She stumbles forward and tumbles down for about 10 feet before eventually her wings catch her. And you guys watch as this large arm reaches out, grabs her. She begins screaming, and it just pulls her. The arm kind of retracts just out of sight from you guys.
Huh.
What?
Cool. Good
What
to know.
kind
Good
of
to know.
arm?
A large green arm made out of
okay.
coiled vines.
Okay.
Can
And you
I
hear a squeak and just and then like a cracking sound.
Okay.
There's no fuss from them anymore, anyway. Who are you people? What are you doing here? I'm looking for the Prince of Magnolian.
We might be able to help you with that. The dome they were talking about, we came from the dome. It's upstairs.
Okay, can you bring me up there then?
I don't think it'll help much, unfortunately. Everyone up there seems to be not asleep isn't the right word.
Where is the Watcher? This tower is the Watcher's tower, but it is full of vines. It's horned creatures in strange outfits.
Watch. I'm gonna be essentially just gonna like silence up and then just be deep in thought, trying to think about what the hell is happening.
Have you seen the movie Matrix? It's basically that, but with vines.
Really good play, actually.
That's a pretty good analogy, I suppose.
yeah, that's pretty apt. Has Skull introduced herself yet? No.
Not really. She hasn't.
Yeah. I'll turn to you. It's like, also, who are you? I mean, like you're killing two
I am
something.
Skull Jiantang. I come from Jotunheim, from the mountains.
Oh.
I am from the tribe of Odenkind. I've been sent here for the sacred trees. They are dying. There is a disturbance in the land. In the Fearbelk tribe in Magnolium, they sent me here. But I do not understand what is going on.
How did you end up here in this room with these succubi?
I was knocked unconscious outside and brought in. I'm not particularly sure.
Yeah.
We've all been there. Yes.
Let's turn to Jago. Horror magic.
Stop. Epic, please. Not everything is horror.
What is this horror magic you speak of?
It's
It's what they do!
they got me earlier, but
I'm gonna
I barely recovered.
Sit Brian down at the table.
Oh yeah. I know, boy.
Probably tired.
Well needed. Okay.
And he just settles down, kind of looks through some of the food. He's like, oh,
It's got nice artichoke here, a bit of butter. Very
Help
nice.
yourself, bro.
and he just starts slurping on these artichoke leaves. Just,
Oh, still warm.
oh yes.
Walk towards Skull in silence, and then I'm gonna try and explain in Cedric's best words what's happening.
Okay. So what is
So, Lilith. You know Lilith, Skull?
I don't think would she, Gabriel?
Give me a history check.
She would know all. Like, I mean, she
Yeah.
knows who Tyr is and everything.
Yeah.
But not Lilith apparently.
What did you roll?
History. I got a 4.
You haven't heard the name Lilith before. No.
Okay.
Okay. Lilith, Vine Queen, she goes by a lot of names. She made a dream out of the parts of a crystal of a different god and trapped a load of people in it. And then we were in it, and now we're not in it. And now we're in the tower trying to kill her. You understand?
So maybe she is the one who is poisoning the land. I will help you defeat this Vine Queen. This
That is
tower
very
is not what it should be. It is wrong. What are your names?
I'm Cedric. That's
It was
My name is Ebic.
it's Ebic, our simple friend. The sheep he is
What?
carrying is Xavion. And then I'm going to turn to Xavion and go, Xavion, introduce yourself.
A roll for Xavier.
Would I
Sure.
recognize that name, Gabriel?
Yeah, I think you would.
Yeah.
With the people you've met so far, they would have mentioned this name. Yeah, Xavier.
Okay, yeah.
And you just hear a from the back of Evic.
So at that, Cedric will go, fucking Xavion.
He's trying, okay? He's
We
trying
swear,
his best.
we swear he's not just a sheep. It's pretty cool.
Then we have Diego, Burr, Joe, and the turtle is Brian.
I'm Brian. Pleasure to meet you. How are you, young lady? Strapping young woman
Why-
like yourself. In a place like
Why
this.
is the Watcher of the Veil a sheep?
That's a good question.
He doesn't like to talk about it.
Hold up, Brian, do you know who the Watcher of the Veil for this area is?
What's over there? Yeah, there's that guy, the sheep. Xavion.
What about this other Watcher that Skull seems to be looking for?
That's probably Xavion. He's been out of commission for quite some time. I'm sure people have been looking for him.
That would explain a lot.
I will take Xavion and try and help him turn into Xavion again.
Okay. So, what are you doing as you take him out off the back here?
Just kneel beside him. Come on, guys.
Do your
on.
thing.
Do your thing.
The sheep
I'll
now,
kneel.
as you bring him down as well and place him down, the sheep is now standing on his hind legs, and he's just got two little hands kind of dropping down either side of his body. His posture
God.
seems a little weird, and
Okay.
it's just kind of scratching his butt.
Up with the deer in
I-
winter time.
Yes. I'm gonna touch him on the forehead and channel a level 2 spell, like
Okay.
the energy of a level 2 spell into it.
All right, and with that, you watch as the wool just poofs off of his body. The naked sheep body then begins to elongate and stretch out. The horns begin to recede into the side of the head, and then you see this character, their silvery blue hair like flick back. They rub their eyes, and they kind of brush themselves down. And now there's this naked Eldrin man in front of you guys.
I'll
Just
throw him a blanket.
he kind of catches it, kind of wraps it around his shoulders. Thank you, lad. All right, I've never felt so good. I think that's it. You've done it. He gives you like a big kiss on the forehead. You beautiful, beautiful dragonborn. I think you've figured it out. I'm done. I'm finished. It's got no more hold to me. I can feel it. I'm not going to go back. That's it. We've got
Don't-
it.
Don't jinx us.
I won't. You're right. I should calm down. Hello, pleasure to meet you. And this elder man then goes to shake your hand, Skull, and he kind of pats it on the hand. I'll help you as soon as we're out of this place. What seems to be the problem? I could only get muffles. I only have vague memories. You're looking for someone who's you want help with the
I was told that the Magnolian Prince, the Fearbog, he was sent here to meet you. But it seems that there is something strange is going on here, as it is across much of Gostar.
Hey, this place doesn't bring back the most pleasant of memories. I'll say that for sure. But this is my tower, lass. This is Lilith. He's connected to mine, though. Aye, that's true. We better make haste. What's our plan?
They're gonna ask you, is there anything we should know before we continue? Now that you're
Me?
Not a sheep.
Let me think. What time is it? Brian.
Do I have? Brian has a stopwatch.
And Brian's kind of like fumbles through his shirt, like kind of a bit like fidgety, still kind of half eating one of these artichokes, spits it out and kind of drops it onto the table, wipes his fingers on his cloth, and then pulls out the pocket watch, looks through it. It's 3 minutes past 8, Zavion, in the morning. And Zavion's kind of rubs his eyes, like, right, okay. As soon as it hits midday, Lilith's going to be the strongest she can be. Right now we have a chance. I assume she's downstairs waiting for us. We get out of here and we come back when it's nightfall. Or we strike now. We fight her now while she's still somewhat weak. I know that down on this next floor is her garden, and it's always filled with the worst of her nasties. We can take the stairs, rush down through the garden, ignore the garden, head down to the next layer, and that's the ground floor. That's the entrance. If we get there, she's probably waiting for us. And he takes a moment. You see his ears twitch as he tries to listen. Chanting.
Okay.
I can hear chanting downstairs. Gargled sounds. What's she up to down there?
So
Chanting.
are we 40 feet above the stairs to the entrance?
Aye.
Okay.
I can deal with that, actually. I have something for that.
Yeah, you
If you're
probably
ready
have a lot of stuff.
to take a leap of faith.
Give me a second. I think I might have. God. Skull, you're here to rescue the prince. Are you willing to wait another
Wait.
day? Well, less than a day.
Ultimately, I need to stop whatever is going on here. I think maybe defeating this Vine Queen might be the first step in that anyway.
Alright.
Then we break out, wait till nightfall, and re-raid the tower.
Is there? I'll turn
Tower
to Zav-
2. Electric Boogaloo.
Can I turn to Zavion and is there another way out other than the entrance hall? Could we go out through the walls?
There's the walls. I doubt we can get through the walls, lad. I like where you're thinking. There are some windows downstairs. She has a bunch of stained glass windows, designed her in her own image. We could break through those.
Love it.
It's
Sorry,
the
go
only
on.
weak spot I know. Or if we can get to the basement. It's just under the staircase, just below. We can go through the main doors, obviously, but she's probably going to be blocking that. But assuming she thinks that we don't know that our basement is just below the staircase, there's a secret passage. I've been there once or twice. It'll take us right back to my tower, where we'll be safe.
Interesting.
The only thing is we have to get there and hope she's not in the basement. We have a few options. Break out the window, but it'll be in plain sight. It'll cause a bit of a distraction. We can head out the main doors. We can go down the staircase, get in behind the staircase, sneak around, get through the secret entrance, and head to the basement. Or
I vote.
Right, Diego vote.
My vote is for the basement. If we're coming back at nightfall when she's weakest, I think that'd be a good idea.
But do we want to save the basement entrance for when we're going back?
This is also a good point. This is a very good point. She nearly killed us an hour ago. So I'm feeling
Yeah.
she's probably still pretty tough, so we need to strike when she's weakest.
on foot, getting to my tower from here, it's going to take us about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Wait, hold
That's a
up.
lot.
Hold up, let me think. Let me just, I might have that wrong. My head's a bit muddled. Let me just rack my brain for a second. I apologise. I'm a bit dizzy after the old transition. Been a sheep for so long, all I can think of is eating grass.
It's understandable. I'll turn to Skull and I'll be like, do you want to see if our friend here, and I'll gesture to Succubus, has any useful information? You seem to be persuasive.
I'm wrong,
I was
actually.
just, I
2
was
days.
just going to kill him. They
Also an up.
They don't seem to have much of any use.
Yeah, this is a good point. Perhaps we're wasting our time.
There we go.
So we have a bit of a tradition in our group. That,
Oh God.
Burr kind of starts
Yeet.
coming over, and he kind of hands his axe to you, Skull.
bear in mind, when you hold the axe, you can only whisper.
Oh no, that's only me.
Oh, that's all.
If we spend some time with it, you will begin whispering. I will warn you. But you're going to give it back right afterwards. I'm quite close to this axe. I would not want to use
Certainly,
it.
I have my own weapon.
Oh, very good. Yeah,
And he hands it to you.
it is the way.
Okay, and I guess I'll behead this guy.
Okay, I've cooked the ground this thing, and you see his eyes widen for a second as you slice through the head clean, and it just rolls off. There's tears still in his eyes, and just blood begins to pour into the vines on the floor.
It is the way.
It is the way.
It is the way.
And he kind of brings his hand out again to take back the axe.
Oh yeah, I'll give it back to him.
You're pretty good with that.
Yes, I am a very powerful warrior.
I can see. I appreciate this very much.
100% Burr challenges you to an arm wrestle.
Later, I'm sure.
It is his way.
For now, we must avenge my family, save these people, and restore balance to the Vale again. I think that's a good idea.
I think we go basement, because if we don't get caught, we can just come back in through the basement.
And we can probably stock up in Zavians.
Yeah.
You got it wrong, by the way. It's 2 days travel to my
2 days. That's a
Aye.
bit better.
But
Still
through
quite
the
a while.
tunnel, it'll only take a couple of minutes.
Ooh. Fancy double.
Alright, let's... You're welcome to join us, Skull, if you wish.
Yes, I believe our goals are intertwined.
Okay.
Then Zavion,
Alright.
either way.
Alright, if you're ready to hop down this hole, I'll cast an old feather fall, make us fall really lightly, and we'll head down. I might have us just drop pretty rapid for the first floor, so we don't get grabbed by one of those nasties, and then we'll just slowly drift down and be as silent as we can. Is everybody ready?
I'll turn to Brian.
Oh,
Brian,
alright, ready to turn! Kind of licking his fingers. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking do this. Where are we dropping?
Alright.
where we dropping?
We're dropping, boys.
Can I prep a thaumaturgy
Okay.
so that if Lilith looks like she's sensing that we're dropping in behind her, can I make a noise behind her?
Yeah.
I'll have that prepped.
Okay.
Distract her.
Sure. Okay. So
Oh,
guys, yeah.
Can I also prep a fireball as a distraction? So, like, if something starts to notice us, I'll just have an explosion happen as far away as possible.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. And I'll get you then all to roll stealth checks.
Oh.
So
No pressure.
starting with
thick boy.
Diego.
Oh God! Don't start with me. All right, 17.
17. Okay. Cedric.
4.
Okay. Ebic, what did you get?
I also got a 17.
17. Nice one. What did Joe get?
I don't know yet. Give me a
Okay.
second.
Sure, no problem. What did Sko... Is it Xiandian? Xiandian?
Jiandan.
Xiandian. What does Xiandian
Yeah.
get?
Well, her first name is Skull.
Skull. Okay. What does Skull get?
You can just say Skull. She got a 9.
9. Okay.
Joe got a 16.
16. Okay. Brian is gonna roll. Here we go. I'm not very good at these. I rolled a 17, bitch. Well, 18 minus 1, so. Okay. Burr is gonna roll. He has advantage on these. Because he has Whisper. They're both 11s. That's really weird. But he is trained in this, so that's a 16. And then roll for Xavion. Natural 20 for Xavion. Xavion just kind of, his skin seems to somewhat start reflecting the area around him as you guys drop. You guys jump, all leaping at the same time. You shoot through. On the layer now that you just pass, you see you see a garden for a split second. Will you roll me a perception check? What's Skull's passive perception?
11.
11? Okay, so you wouldn't probably see this. But you do pass by a bunch of these beautiful looking trees, a whole plethora of different ones, and there are these 2 blobs of roots and vines on this floor that you just pass by and continue down to the next layer below and drop down to this hallway.
Yay.
And you see, as you guys immediately as you pass through that layer and now start descending very quietly, you notice a figure sitting at the end of the hallway, which you now appear in. There's no sign of Lilith, but there is this is the room that you guys are currently in.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Nice lighting.
Thank you. They are
Yeah, I love
stained
the
glass
lighting.
windows. But you do see a dwarf sitting down, kind of hunched. He's got a pair of goggles on his head. And he's 100% recognizable. As soon as you see him, you know who it is, Epic. And it is Doc, one of the dwarves, the leader of your group of dwarven pirates, or sailors.
No,
Oh.
it's impossible.
You see him just sitting there, hunched over, smoking a pipe.
I must help him.
So you land down silently. No one seems to have noticed you. What do you do?
I'm gonna ask Xavion which way.
Xavion kind of like brings his finger up to his lips and points down over the balcony. He's gonna he's got his hand on the balcony and he's pointing down. And he starts to lift himself over and starts to descend. Looking around, he's gonna peek around the ground and then begin to drop.
I'll follow Xavion.
Okay.
I'm sorry, old friend. We'll come back for you.
Okay. So with that, you hop over. And then we're going to have Brian is going to try to hop over as well. Because you're so close to proximity with this character, I might get you guys to make one more stealth check. Just for flying me over. I'll go through each of you in turn to see what you're all doing. So starting with... so Cedric, will you roll for your stealth check to start off because you're heading after Xavion?
I got an 8.
Okay. With that, you do kind of slip for a second, but we'll get to then Ebic, what are you doing?
I'll understand that we have to leave,
Okay.
and I'll try to help Cedric down.
Okay. So give me your stealth check, and you have it with advantage as well because of your cloak of lizard kind.
Oh, cloak, don't fail me now. 16.
16.
The
Okay.
highest.
All right. So you kind of so you come around. You're totally silent. You kind of dart around off the side of this railing, going down to try to catch Cedric, who's now just slipping. He's dropping quite rapidly. What is Joe doing, Cedric?
Joe's going to keep watch. He has a 19 passive perception, so he'll kind of stand up top and keep watch.
With his passive perception, as he's looking around, keeping watch, he notices there are 3 figures to the right, behind one of the pillars, hiding. He can also see, just barely, 2 more figures to the left, behind the other pillar. They seem to be waiting. But they haven't noticed anyone yet. You've caught them just at this moment where they've let their guard down. They're not really looking, they're more listening and waiting. But you guys have been completely silent coming down this whole way. And so they haven't noticed you guys yet.
You'll like nudge Zavion. Do like hold up 3 fingers, point to the left, and hold up 2 fingers and point to the right.
Seven kind of notices this, so he's going to hold up. Bear with me. Okay. So I'm just going to check a couple of things. He's going to bring his hand down on you, Cedric, who's now coming over the side, and he's going to turn you invisible. So will you re-roll your check with advantage? And you also he's going to do the same on Burr, so the 2 of you are going to turn invisible. 17, okay.
You mean Brian or Burr?
Sorry, Brian. He's going to do it on Brian, and he's also going to do it on you. So,
Okay.
this is that. Bear with me. Okay. Okay. Brian's also going to try to get down. He has advantage here. And that's great that he has that because he rolled a 4 and a 19. So,
I
so
rolled a 4 and a
the
17.
pair of you very silently make your way over, standing down beside each other. You can't see each other. But you can kind of hear each other's breath. Okay, so that's Joe. Burr is also just going to get Burr out of the way. He's going to make his way down. Advantage. He succeeds. Brian succeeds. And Diego, what are you doing?
I'm gonna follow everyone down.
Okay. give
Sneak
me a
over.
Stealth check.
I don't wanna. Everyone knows my luck. That's a nat 1. Fuck.
I'll give you my inspiration.
Ooh, okay, nice one. Yeah, go for it. Reroll.
Still it's a 12.
12. Okay, so you slip on a bunch of these vines. You drop for a split second. You start to drop. Still, though, under the effects of Featherfall, you do land silently onto the ground.
Thank you, Moss.
And finally, Skull, what are you doing?
Yeah, she'll just follow suit and go after the rest of them.
Okay, can you give me your stealth check?
Yeah, I rolled an 8.
Okay. So
I was legit about to ruin everything, but then Epic goes, "We'll come back for you," and I was like, "Oh right, okay." I thought I was like, I was gonna shout like, "Why aren't we fighting this guy?" I was so close to doing it.
As you do make your way over, you get over silently enough, and everyone else down below kind of helps you down. And Zavion then bringing his hands, tracing his fingers along the walls in the shape of a door, it then reveals now an old green wooden door that he begins to open up and silently starts guiding you all through. And Skull, as you're the last one to go through, you kind of, one of the vines just kind of coming up just slightly trips you. You fall forwards, your footstep slaps down to the ground, it echoes for a second, Zavion's eyes widen, pulls you inside, and he shuts the door, and the door disappears behind you guys.
Okay.
And you guys find yourself now in quite a narrow hallway and a set of stairs going down deep into the darkness. So I'll get a
I
marching order
know
from
I'm
you.
invisible,
Yeah, you're currently invisible.
but I don't know Brian's invisible.
No, you can't see Brian.
Okay.
And Zavion kind of just speaks down in a low whisper, like,
Right, okay. Just at the base of this staircase, there's another door. We go through that. It'll take us into Lilith's laboratory. We're going to find the green door in that room, go through there, and then we're safe. I've turned Cedric and Brian invisible. But if you guys feel uncomfortable being invisible right now going downstairs, I'll remove the spell. Just let me know.
Does the clumsy bird also want to be invisible?
I could, if you, I could make the bird invisible too.
Clumsy bird.
Excuse me.
I have a potion here that can make you invisible.
Oh. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Right, okay. Handy.
That was close. I apologize. This is not the first time I've nearly killed everyone here.
It sounded like you were drinking the potion there.
Yeah.
It's like I was gonna say, just slowly watch as Diego starts disappearing as he's saying this.
You took the potion, yeah?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, so you're invisible for an hour until you attack someone, or
Has Joe's thingy reset yet, or is it still
Excuse me?
burning alcohol?
No, you guys are all still drunk, and it hasn't reset. No, it's until he changes into something else.
Ah. Oh, fantastic! Oh, that's brilliant. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep that.
I figured.
Never used last again.
So I like that. You guys can use healing potions, but you are in the risk of getting very drunk in the process.
We can just take a pre-drinks before every fight.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right. So what is the marching order?
And does anybody want to be invisible right now?
I think it's probably a good idea if we keep our big hitters visible. So
Right.
Burr, Skull, and Epic.
Perfect.
Will I fly overhead or fly ahead?
It's quite a narrow hallway. It's not really big enough to open your wings out in this
Okay.
thing. It's quite a low ceiling, narrow.
I just said clumsy bird.
I look. I did kill a man in front of you. I'm usually not this clumsy. I swear. No, I'm definitely always this clumsy.
From that
is a
time
lie.
you flew into a window.
Yes. Okay. Let's not bring up all the times I've nearly killed myself in front of my new friend.
I'll lead the marching order because I'm invisible.
All right. So you kind of push past the groups.
Craig.
Hey, is this Craig?
I made it.
Hey,
made it!
perfect. Nice one. Just in
Okay,
time.
Greg, we have some updates for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your health is 39.
It's been worse.
You are buzzed, which means you're a little bit drunk.
Okay, the
you
real me
have-
is going to be that very soon.
You have an advantage on strength and charisma, and a disadvantage on dex.
Permanently or
As long
No,
as
just
you're
while you're
drunk.
drunk.
okay.
And more importantly, the most important thing, your flask of infinite whatever has a burny alcohol in it that heals us.
Okay.
Hence why you were drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I'm pretty sure everyone except Skull is a little bit drunk.
Just a touch.
Okay.
And what was I gonna say? Yeah, the new member Patema is playing Skull. Do you want to describe yourself? Patema, describe Skull and who she is.
Yeah, Skull is a very tall, muscular Aasimar barbarian warrior, with a kind of dreadlock Mohican and skull war paint on her face, and she's carrying a massive maul, very ornate maul,
Okay.
and she is not drunk.
She is not drunk now.
Yeah.
We can offer her drink if you want. Nice.
Alright.
Just before we continue, is there an actual item that is the amulet that Cedric is wearing? Is that an actual item, or do I just keep track of it myself?
It's not actually. Its kind of sole purpose was to open that door. But now that it's gone, it has the same stats as a ring of spell storing.
Cool.
And it can store up to a 5th level spell inside it.
Oh.
Damn.
It suddenly got a lot easier for me to blow myself up.
How convenient. Okay, so Cedric is... So at the moment, you guys have... you fought all the succubus, more or less killed most of them. You found that Skull is looking for a character... Yeah, a character called the Prince of... she's looking for the Prince of Magnolium, which you've discovered is a kind of tribe that exists on top of this elder tree. It's like this basically giant cylindrical mountain. She's looking for him. You've kind of realized that from the succubi that he is probably back up stairs where you guys all came from originally. You then also managed to break the rest of Zavion's curse. All he needed to turn back was to... He just needed to turn back into himself once more. And now, because Lilith's powers aren't as strong on him here in the Vale now, he's no longer in the dream world. He's back to Zavion. He's led you guys down now into a hidden basement under the staircase in Lilith's tower. You guys are heading down this staircase down into the basement. You've snuck past everyone else. It looked like there was some sort of ambush waiting for you in this grand hall that you guys were in previously. And also sitting at the base of the stairs was a dwarf that Ebic recognized. But you guys managed to sneak past everyone pretty efficiently, and now you're heading down into the basement and hoping to get to Zavion's tower, where you can wait it out until it's nighttime and then come back to attack Lilith. So at the moment, now you guys are in a very narrow stairwell. I'm going to get you guys to give me a marching order for people. It's kind of more low ceiling. It's about 10 foot wide though. It's a nice berth, or maybe 8 foot wide. It's a squeeze if you go side by side.
Should the invisible people go first?
Okay.
Do we think?
So we put Brian.
Yeah, Skull can come up the rear.
Okay. So Skull will bring you to the back.
Although we are in a bit of a choke point, so I don't know. It's a good idea putting our heavy hitters at the back. You know.
At least one.
Yeah, we have one just in case.
She also was the last one to actually follow in. So
Yeah, true. It's a tight enough space, but you can manage to maneuver yourselves around as you are trying to position yourselves. Who else wants to go next then after Cedric and Ember? You know, I'll actually start moving you guys over to this map here.
I recognize this map.
Yeah, I didn't actually plan for you guys to be coming into the basement,
Good
so
thing you had this. then.
yeah, I'm just kind of improvising with this map. It's slightly different to what it would look like down here, but it'll do. There you guys are, perfect.
We might find a dead axolotl.
All right. So so starting off, we have Cedric and Brian. Okay. All right. So you two are there. And then who's next after these two?
I'll go behind them since we're all invisible.
Sure.
Be the first
Okay.
people in.
Perfect. Where'll I put yourself, Ebic? Do you want to go at the back or the front? Actually, no, Zavion's actually just going to shuffle up here. He's going to lead the way down.
Oh, sorry, I'll go towards the front.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll put you there then. I'll put you in front. Okay. Who wants to go next to Zavion?
I'll go beside Zavion.
Alright. And then we'll put the two barbarians at the back. So, Skull.
We're all barbarians.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. So you guys begin descending these stairs, continuing down. And eventually, after maybe a minute of traveling down these stairs, you come to a single green door. You can only kind of fit through one at a time. Actually, I'll put you, Cedric, up front. I'll swap you with Brian. Actually, come to this door, and it has this green dragon in a circle. This long green dragon with kind of spines all over their body, and they are eating their own tail in a circular shape.
Okay. There's a door in front of us?
There's a green door, yeah, and it has this sigil on the front of it.
Does it have a keyhole that I can peek through?
Yeah, give me a perception check. Yeah, go for it.
That is a natural 1.
It's pitch black. You look through the keyhole, it's just darkness. You kind of get that thing where like your eyelashes kind of catch on the keyhole. You can't quite open the like get through. You can't see what's beyond.
You had the wrong eye open.
Yeah. There's nothing. There doesn't seem to be anything beyond here. Just a dark room.
I am going to crack the door a smidge,
Okay.
if I can.
Yeah. Give me a stealth check for opening the door.
13.
13. Okay, perfect. Luckily, the door is just as you kind of turn it. It's got a wooden handle that turns. Splinters kind of shoot off, and you open it very slowly, very silently. And you peep around to see now this green glow coming from the room. You can hear vials bubbling, and you can hear a dripping sound. And you can hear a voice. A very soft voice, a familiar voice, talking to themselves. You can hear Lilith at the end of the room. But you can't quite make out what she's saying. Give me another perception check.
7.
Yeah, it's just kind of low murmurs, but there's enough of that tone in the voice to recognize that it's Lilith's voice. It's a soft woman's voice. Speaking
Can
to
I
herself or someone.
turn to Zavion,
Mm-hmm.
or just kind of the group in general, and minor illusion a Lilith figure in my hand, which they can't see, but they'll just see the figure.
Yeah, so they just see this floating figure of Lilith. And Zavion just kind of bites his lip and just... shit. Right. Do you see a door? The green door.
The little Lilith figure is going to shake her head, saying no.
He kind of turns to the rest of the group. All right. Is it backwards or forwards then? If you think you're capable of getting past her, getting through that door.
I
What?
have some things that might help, and I'll dole out the healing potions.
Okay.
Yes.
I have 3 healing potions and 2 great healing potions, so I'll just start passing them out to people.
Okay.
And while people are doling them out to whoever, I'll break one of my Ondaska branches.
Okay, perfect. So
Sorry, yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, as you snap this this branch from a yew tree, this silver mist begins to fill the hallway that you guys are currently in, and as you breathe in this cool sensation, it's like breathing. It's like having a fisherman's friend. You kind of breathe in this cold air, and you kind of get like a slight bit of a brain freeze for a second, but all of a sudden your whole body feels refreshed and cool and calm, and you all get the benefit of having a short rest.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to use 3 hit dice.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 3 as well.
That should get me to max. So I think Brian and Burr definitely need healing potions.
I'm just rolling here for.
If someone needs a healing potion more, I'll just use up all my hit, like short rest die. Why not?
I have the advantage of I have barbarian and fighter dice.
How's Skull's health looking?
She's pretty good now after that.
Oh man, these rolls are fucking fantastic.
I think everyone should be close to full health now. Our Brian and Burr.
I'm
and
just
Xavier.
rolling for them at the moment. So Burr.
Why haven't I been using these before? Oh, there we go.
Okay, so Burr. Oh wait, he doesn't get D12s. What am I doing? Wait, do barbarians get D12s?
D12?
Yeah, D12.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm right with that. Okay, cool. Just
rolled-
it felt weird.
He should get a.
I rolled 5 of them and it was kind of overkill.
Nice.
Okay, I'm on 69 health. I'm keeping it like that, just so I can go. Nice.
You can't get hurt,
Yeah.
and you'll never sleep again.
Joe, how's your health?
Max.
Okay.
Let me just check. What is Burr's max health? The joy of having all your NPCs be fully fledged characters.
What are
Okay.
you gonna do when the other group gets here? They've got like 7 NPCs.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Like we lost Magacinta last game.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
true.
saw.
That was rough.
Burr is back to full, and Brian, he doesn't get a lot. He gets a bunch of d6s, so he's gonna use all the ones he has, and so that's 6, 7, 8. So he is back to. Okay, so Burr is on 18 health, which is basically his max.
Wait, you said Burr is on.
Oh, sorry, no, Burr's on 43, Brian is on 18. That's basically his max health.
Brian's squishy.
And yeah, okay. So has everyone taken their short rests?
Yep.
Okay. Does anyone
I
need
get my
potions?
rages back.
Well, I was kind of handing them out so everyone had
Yeah,
potions
if
on
anyone-
them.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, that's a good point.
All right.
Diego, I think, should take all of them.
Everyone's being so passive aggressive to me today.
Well, I have three healing potions and 2 great healing potions.
You
I
take
mean,
the
I'll
break,
probably-
Diego.
I'll be unconscious though, so it's kind of a moot
Yeah, but
point.
it's-
I'll t-
It's
Yeah,
on
but
your
no,
body.
it's so when someone goes over to you, they can just
Yeah, okay,
pop
grand.
onto you
I'll-
and give it to you.
I'll wrap it around my my belt and like point like over dramatically to everyone. It's like it's here. when I go down. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're doing it over dramatically. Who else is going to need it?
I'm sorry. I've died so much and nearly. I've nearly killed. You missed it. Right? I nearly killed the party actually on the way in. So I got a nat 1 on my stealth roll, so I've nearly killed the party again. So
When in Cahill's campaign, I killed half a continent because I got
Yeah.
a nat 1.
Oh my god. That's
You do.
that's
Yeah.
a
He
difference.
woke up the Tarask.
oh my
Oh,
god.
nice.
Very nice.
But yeah. Yeah.
So
I'll
casting combat authority and falling down a mountain is a terrible idea.
Okay.
yeah. I'll turn to the party and just be like, I will not let you down again. I'm sorry. Let's do this. Let's go fucking kill a god.
All
Oh, we're
right.
fighting this? Oh, good to know. That's
Well, no, later. Like, let's get out of here first. Jesus.
Right. So I'm just
Um,
gonna move. Just put you up there somewhere doing stuff. Okay. Cool.
Fucking sexy bitch.
Fuck you! You're too powerful. Okay. So
I think we all go invisible and try and sneak past this, if possible.
right, I've got you. And he, you're invisible, Diego. He puts his hand on Joe and yourself. Actually, does that sound? Yeah.
Since we had technically a short rest, am I able to change my infusions?
It wouldn't work that way. You didn't have the time to do it so much.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's a good question, but unfortunately, it's just more the healing factor and everything else. So he's gonna cast invisibility at a 4th level. Wait, 1, 2, 3. He's gonna do it on himself actually as well. So it's 1, 2. Wait, it's a 2nd level spell. So okay, so.
I think other people might have invisibility. Like, we don't need to use all of Savion's.
Okay, so he'll
I have
cast.
advantage on stealth,
and
so
Burr has-
I
yeah,
don't need it.
Okay, he's gonna cast it on Burr anyway, even though he has advantage. He's gonna make him invisible. So he's gonna cast a 5th level spell, and he's gonna just check with. He's like, "Are you sure you're going to be invisible enough? Yeah, you're happy enough. I've got this magic to spare. Better be safe than sorry."
He casually has a 5th level spell slot to spare.
He's actually gonna use a 6th level spell slot. So
Since I have advantage on stealth, there's no point me getting invisibility
advantage,
since
that
there's no
makes sense.
advantage on top of advantage.
plus I can cast invisibility on myself.
okay, well.
Yeah, but we should use up the guy who can casually cast 5th level spells. Use the
I
stuff
mean-
first.
He could save a 5th level for a 5th level fireball to get us out of there in a pinch.
Yeah, and I prefer his 5th level fireball to my 2nd level shatter.
He snaps his fingers anyway. He's like, sorry about this anyway. And he snaps his fingers, and everyone here is invisible.
Yeah.
Took initiative.
Right. Lead the way, Cedric. And with
I
that,
will
yeah.
open the door
All right.
fully.
You open the door fully, and you can now see in this room there is a set of stairs, kind of built into the side of a stone wall that kind of continue down into this room. To your left, you see now dozens of urns, some glass, some made of clay. You also see these ornate glass crates, and inside every one is this weird, twisted abomination of sorts. You in one of it you see just a fetus that's gone green but is missing limbs. In another one you see this engorged, swollen humanoid figure, this monstrosity with one big bulbous eye, green skin and long matted hair. You see, as you're looking around, give me an intelligence check.
You're smarter than this. Come on, I got 10.
10. As you are looking around there, there's something familiar about it. You can't quite put your finger on it, but they all do seem to have some similarities. A lot of them have these green scales on their face. A lot of them have this dark green hair, green skin. Some of them don't have any of those traits at all, and they just look like these horrible abominations. But every one of them is completely lifeless and submerged in this very pale green translucent fluid. Bits, and even in some of these crates there's just chunks of flesh. And then scanning the room as well, you now start to see bookshelves all along here. There's an alchemy table currently on the go, vials bubbling all over, and then just around the corner, tucked away, you can't quite see, but you can see the silhouette of Lilith coming down along the floor where this green glow is coming from. And at the very end, you can't see what's mostly along here, but the wall does continue down, and you just see one large cylindrical container about 10 foot tall. It's this giant tube filled with the similar green liquid that you've seen in the other vials, and inside it you see this child that looks that resembles Lilith. It's like a child version of Lilith. Along with this as well, you notice all of the bookshelves are covered in green vines with purple spots all over. And then to the left, beyond the urns, there is another set of small steps going down, and you see a green doorway there.
Okay, so I can see the doorway.
You can. It's about 50 foot away. So I'm gonna show you this map. This isn't quite what I've shown you, but what I've kind of described, but I'm gonna just draw on top of it to kind of flesh it out a bit more. So so these are the stairs here going down. Yeah, nice. And then this wall is kind of cut off here. You can't see beyond this wall, but you can see Lilith's shadow coming along here. You see all the pots all along here. These are all the urns, and then it kind of opens up into a big open area. So then this is where the alchemy table and everything else is. There's bookshelves all over the place, and around here then there's another set of stairs and going down into another doorway. It's very poorly drawn map, but this is all kind of open. This is on a slight raised platform to the rest of the area down here where there's the alchemy table and everything else.
Okay, so we have to make it down the stairs and look left.
Yep. And you can see now here as well, down here, this is at the very end, you can just about see one of these tubes, cylindrical pillars, that has the child version of Lilith inside. Okay. So for the sake of this, just to give it an order and everything, I'll get everyone to roll an initiative so we can keep track of the turns. Actually, you know what? No, screw that. We'll roll initiative if you do get caught, because you're all in this marching order. I'll just do it all in order. So, starting with Cedric, will you roll me your stealth check with advantage?
With advantage. That's good news. That's very good news. 16.
Okay. Bear with me now. Seconds. Sorry, man. Here we go. So you got a 16? Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'll roll for Brian. Advantage. That's a 10. Okay. Diego, will you roll me your stealth check?
Not 20.
Shit, nice one.
So-
Okay.
26 together.
Perfect. Okay. Evic.
One boy, don't spare me now.
You'll have advantage as well.
An 18.
18. Okay. Then going to yourself, Joe.
$22.
Okay. And then for yourself, Skull. How much did you get, Potato? Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
muted.
Potato's muted. Okay.
It's just very tense. No one wants to talk.
That's fine. Diego and Joe are just going to walk up, slap her on the ass, and walk out.
This is exactly what we'd see. Yeah, what Potamo sent into the chat there is exactly what you guys would have seen in all these tubs.
Alien Resurrection.
Perfect. What did you get on your stealth check, Potamo?
Oh, sorry, I didn't do a stealth check because I went to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
I got a 9.
9, okay.
Okay. I have a question before we continue. Would I be able to see the people who are invisible since they're allies, or is it just complete invisibility?
Complete
That's just complete
invisibility.
invisibility.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually going to just fix this staircase slightly. And it's going to
I
be...
can't use my flash of genius though.
yeah. Okay, so... Just fix this somewhat. You guys are here, this is stairs. I'm actually going to say this is the stairwell. It's only about 5 foot wide. Sorry, this is so messy. Apologies. Okay, so Cedric, you start making your way down the stairs as silently as you can. Brian behind you continues around the corner. Cedric. Oh, jeez. That's Cedric.
Cedric's already done.
Epic. Continue down as well. Diego. And across. I think it's quite a way. I should bring you guys out a bit more. Sorry now. What all this? So. Cedric, eventually you'll bring all around here. Epic. Diego. Went to Zavion. Joe. And then coming at the back is Burr and Skull. Okay, so you guys start creeping your way down these stairs. And Cedric, you start... She's got her back turned to you at the moment. You can now see there are 4 of these containers in front of her. Each one... Well... Yeah, each one containing a different version of Lilith at a different age for life.
And is she just standing there licking the glass?
She's standing there, yeah, with her hand up onto the glass, kind of looking at her own reflection. And then she, as you are all come around the corner, she says, "So, you got past my guests, I see. And now you just want to walk out. Simple as that. You just think you can leave here now with all that you know and all that you've done? No. You're not leaving here. And especially not you, my love. Xavion, you died
Well-
today. Can everyone roll initiative?
Fuck.
She has
We
a
only get us to roll initiative if we get caught.
she has a
Well knew we were gonna get caught.
she has a passive perception of 22.
Oh my god.
So
Oh, I thought you had like detect magic or something.
no, she's just really
That
perceptive.
was, yeah, because I was going to be like,
Can
is it
mean-
possible for me to cast a fireball without her knowing where I am? Because I want to blow up some of this stuff, and then she just knows where I am anyway, so it's fine.
She doesn't know where exactly everyone is. She can't see you, but she can hear all of you, and she knows you're here.
Since me and Diego are the only two that passed, can we like in game just as initiative stash like this bump?
Okay. So wait, you and Diego?
Yeah.
Currently, Diego's at the bottom of the stairs, and you're kind of
Fist
got
bump
Savion between you. But yeah, you can go
just around Xavion.
Yeah, exactly. You can stretch up, fist bump. Yeah, it's like okay, cool. All right. Going around. I'll start with you, Diego. What should you get on initiative?
16.
16. Okay. 16.
Oh, I do.
Cedric.
5.
5. Nice. Ebic.
Old man strikes.
I got a
again.
16.
16. All right. Joe.
17.
17. Burr gets 15. Brian. Oh god, this is 6. Xavion. It's 23. And Skull, what did you get?
I got 17.
Not bad. Okay.
These yeet heads are my lucky charm.
Yeah. What you don't know is Patema has ridiculously bad luck with rolling initiative. She has a few characters, I feel like, that get advantage on
Oh.
initiative.
Basically Cedric. That is Cedric.
Yeah, it's me.
He's just old. He has an
Future-
excuse.
Future Patema has advantage on
Yeah.
on initiative rolls, and still just nope.
No, never
I
gets
have
it.
advantage as well.
I think I'm going to start rolling initiative with disadvantage because I'm old.
Now Lilith, the Vine Queen,
I
got a
2.
natural 1 on her initiative. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, so
Cedric, not last.
I rolled with disadvantage and got 2.
Oh my god.
Still not a nat 1.
Still more than 1.
Do you want to have the 2 or the 5?
I'll take the 2. It's still more than. I'm in the same position in key order anyway.
It's fair. Yes, true. Okay. So, starting things off, Xavion clicks his tongue. Right. She's got us there. Kind of tightening, like ties a knot on the blanket around him. Comes around the
yeah.
side. He's just got a blanket on him. And he is going to. Okay, he's going to try this. Risky move. You're just thinking on the spur. Actually, no, yeah, he's going to. Wait.
The exact same thing.
Save it till after combat.
Dash out over, like hops over you, kind of leapfrogs you, Diego, comes around the side and brings his hands together, brings his hand up, he reveals himself so he's no longer invisible, and he says, "You do not want to hurt these people, Lilith. You're going to leave him go, you're going to leave me go, and you're not going to move from this spot." And she's going to take a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, natural.
And with that, she kind of just tilts her head, smiles, and she says, "Savion boy, you know those tricks won't work on me." And Xavion just kind of like curses, just, "Oh, right, everybody get out of here." And he's just still got his hands in front of him. Just go, do whatever you can to get the fuck out of this place. And that is. What else can he do? Actually, I'm freaking out with Zavion because this is scary.
Oh, he could die.
Oh no, I'm fine with like him dying. I just want to get you guys out. Like I'm just so in his headspace right now. It's like fuck. Can Zavion do?
Which one's the green door we have to get to that makes us safe for some reason?
There with over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't you tell? Clearly.
Sorry.
I assumed that was a stairs in some direction.
Oh god.
It is really funny seeing all your like beautiful art on all your maps, and then when you have to like adjust
do it
stuff,
like
you're
really
like,
fast.
Oh, he's done it so much on this map as well.
Yeah, I have. Alright, that's fucking shit. He's going to click his fingers, and 2 bolts of fire are going to come out from his hands, and he's going to launch both of them towards Lilith. It's kind of blue flames. So first one is in that 1. Yeah, the other one's in that 20. Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Solid.
The duality of fireballs.
Yeah. Oh wait, there I get in there. So it's a fire.
A song of fire and fire.
There's
On the
about
fire and yet
a
more
whole
fire.
lot of fire in this room.
And
I have 1, 2, 3. I have a 4th level and 3 3rd level fireballs. So
I have my ancestors.
probably more useful than a fireball.
right. So with that, he does 42 damage with that firebolt as he launches it straight up into her face. It explodes on her face. She begins to hiss and back up, kind of stumbling backwards, and kind of falls against the glass. The kind of force of it is like smashed her back against the glass, cracked it slightly, and she just hisses and like, "You fool!" That's his turn. Next, the ground itself. Vines begin to shoot out from the ground below your feet. And I'm going to get everybody to make a... Actually, wait. Yeah,
Before you say this, are we still drunk?
Yeah. 100%. As these giant roots and vines shoot out from the ground... bear with me. Okay, it's going to be... I'll make this a slightly different shade of green so it's more distinguishable. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This whole area. Actually, wait. It's gonna move it slightly. This whole area is now covered in vines and roots. I'm gonna have everyone make a strength saving throw.
Is it just strength checks I have advantage on, or is it saving throws?
And saving throws, yeah. Everyone who is currently buzzed has an advantage on this.
I'm just tipsy.
Okay.
So I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Got a 23.
23. Okay.
I got a 0 and
That's oh my god.
A 0.
12.
Okay. That's gonna fail. Edik, what did you get?
15.
15. You immediately beat it. Then what did
10.
Skull get?
Skull got 19.
Nice one. All right.
Can
Burr,
I use my saving face?
Yeah, sure. Okay. Burr got a more than a 19, and Brian fails. And then Zalion. He's gonna pass. He got more than 18. Actually, he just got an 18. So he passes. So as these roots coil up around yourself, Cedric, they tie up your legs. Oh no, Diego. No, Cedric. Yeah, they tie up your legs and start to drag you down into the ground. The same with Brian. Yeah, just the two old guys both tied up. The rest of you just managed to rip these vines. You're kind of ready for the ground rumbles beforehand. You kind of prep yourselves, rip them out of the ground, break yourself free from the grasps. But they do cause this whole area now to be difficult terrain. Okay. So we then go to... what is your dexterity modifier, Joe?
+2.
+2, so it's more than Skull, right? You were +1?
+1, yeah.
Okay, so...
And I have advantage on initiatives.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, absolutely, you gotta go first there. So what would you like to do?
Okay, I'll like walk what I can through the vines.
Okay, so what's your speed again?
35.
35, so okay, so you can move 3 squares, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can say you can just get to here just because
Yeah,
you squashed
going
in.
to ask, can I just get
Yeah,
behind
no,
Zavian?
that's fine.
So since Lilith is made of a lot of vines, I'm going to just double fire bolt.
Okay. So make me 2 attack rolls.
Pew pew.
15.
15 misses as she kind of swats it out of the way up into the roof.
And dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Roll for damage. As his firebolt flicks over, and she's kind of surprised that there's a second one coming her way, and she it burns her on the arm.
Okay, I got 12 fire damage.
Okay. Okay, so as this thing just scorches her arm, she just kind of wipes it away, kind of peels away some of the flesh from her arm and throws it onto the ground. And she does the same with half her face that has been burnt and singed. She just tears it off. Tears off the dead skin. Okay, is there anything else you'd like to do, Joe?
I don't think it's a BBE encounter unless Joe flips him off.
Okay, so with that you just flip her off.
So I'm just gonna like poke out behind Zavian and just like with my 2 middle fingers just like dance a little bit.
Ah, yes. You feel very brave behind your knight in shining armor. And she kind of just licks her bottom lip. Skull, it's your turn.
Oh, that's me.
Got a
can I-
little character.
Difficult terrain is half movement, right?
Half movement, yeah.
So I have 40 feet of movement.
Perfect. You can move 4 of these squares, so you can go 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get to where Diego is, but you can shove out from his thing. You can get right in front of her.
There, cool. I'll
Yeah.
get there, and then I'll rage.
Okay, so you stumble over. Your body swells up, and now a mist begins to rise from your body. And instead of your body heating up, it's incredibly cold and cool. Your senses are
And my ancestors' ghosts all appear around me. And I will reckless attack Lilith with my maul.
all right. So go for it with advantage. Currently, you actually have it. Oh, yeah, fine.
Would I have it? Why would I have it anyway?
Because you are invisible.
Oh, but doesn't that drop when you attack?
True. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You would have kind of had it like initially with the first attack. You would have had the advantage.
Well, I'll just use reckless attack.
Yeah. Okay.
whichever.
Because you'd be making a second attack anyway.
Yeah. And I got a 22.
That's gonna hit as you crack her. She's quite tall. She's about 10 foot tall. But you crack her like right in the hip.
Shit. Sorry. 1 second. Drop the dice. That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And because I've attacked her,
Mhm.
all of my ancestors are going to like, what is it they do? They like kind of, they don't hurt her, but they kind of surround her. And she has disadvantage on any attack roll against someone who isn't me.
Yeah.
And if she hits somebody who isn't me, they also have resistance to the damage.
Yeah. Perfect.
That's pretty fucking good.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Bird's kind of eyes widen and just says, "She's like me."
And I'm gonna extra reckless attack.
Okay. Go for it.
And that is a 17.
17. Unfortunately, she just, as you bring the second one up, she kind of just twists to the side, smashes the hammer into the ground, kind of leaping off, and wings sprout from her back.
Damn. And that's everything then.
She's gonna use her legendary action. And I'm gonna have Epic, Diego, and yourself, Skull, to make dexterity saving throws, please. As she now flaps her wings towards you guys.
Oh, I have advantage on these since I can see them.
Exactly.
If you're buzzed, you have disadvantage.
Oh yeah, true.
No. That cancel out since I just have
you've
now
straight
just yeah. So I got a 15.
Okay. What everyone else get?
No.
I got 18.
18. Okay. And Diego?
I got a fat 8.
Okay. The three of you are knocked prone, and you each take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as just from the shockwave of her wings beating towards you. You guys are slammed down onto the ground. Xavion stumbles back slightly, but the rest of you do take the damage.
Well, they have resistance.
True. Yeah, absolutely. So you take half that damage, so you take 6 damage, and both
And
make
also-
me. Oh yeah.
And also with my reaction, I can use my spirit shield, and my ancestors can deflect some of the damage, and I can reduce it by 2d6.
Shoot. Okay, roll for it.
Only on one target, though, I think.
Okay. So who are your ancestors going
There
to
you
dart
go.
to?
God.
It has to be somebody else. Diego also got hit, was it? Yeah, on the bird.
The clumsy bird.
So,
Clumsy bird.
of the 6 damage, so Diego only takes 1 damage. Then
Okay.
I got a 5.
So the shockwave, actually, just because of the spirit guardians, I'll get yourself and Epic and Diego both make me one more dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I think we'll keep you.
I got a 9.
9. Okay.
I also got a 9.
Okay, so the pair of you do
Hey.
get slammed down onto the ground. Diego, though, a couple of these ghostly figures do dart around you, manage to absorb most of the blast as their wings begin to surround you. These white spectral wings try to absorb most of this damage. Unfortunately, not a lot get to yourself, Epic, but you're slammed down onto the ground. But you don't take as much damage. You take the 6 damage instead of the 12.
Yeah.
And Lilith kind of tilts her head and hisses angrily. As you see her eyes now go from black to yellow. Okay, is there anything else Skull would like to do? Or is that is Skull's turn? Or is...
That was Lilith's turn. That was my reaction.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, and that was her legendary action.
Lilith's legendary action.
Yeah, so it's now Diego's turn.
Fuck her up.
Is our Brian and Cedric like completely restrained? Yeah.
Yeah.
Grand. Okay, I will use my leap to my feet, so I only use 5 feet of my movement to get up. So I just
Nice.
kind of roll with the shockwave, backflip over
Nice.
Epic, and land in between or next to Cedric and Brian. And I'll just say, "You're not dying here, old men," and I'll start slashing at the vines that are restraining them.
Give me a strength check.
Can I? Am I able to help them both with one of my attacks each, or is it just like a strength tag?
It'd be you could
check
probably
to
just
help
get the one of them, so you can choose which one you want to help to break out of this.
Yeah, I'll help Cedric.
Okay. So
Strength check. And that
More-
one.
Okay. So unfortunately, as you kind of bring your glaive down, it kind of scoots past. You're kind of afraid that you've kind of actually overshot it as you're slightly off balance going backwards, and your ears are slightly ringing. You're kind of a bit discombobulated from the shockwave, and you go to slice, but it's just kind of going too close that it's actually going to cut Cedric. You bring it back, and it slam your glaive into the floor, and it gets caught slightly in the ground, and you get that
I'm
reverberation.
prone and restrained. Sorry, just check.
Why are you? No, you're not prone. You're just.
Oh, I thought I was knocked prone.
No, it was just
Just
the
the-
others. Yeah, from you guys are fine. It was those 4 in front of Lilith who got knocked back. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Diego?
No, I
So
think
that'll be your
that's
action.
that is me. I will just look very disappointedly at my swing. And just like, "Ah,
Oh, shit,
another
so
day."
funny. All right, Epic, your turn. Hello, Mus.
Well, I'll get up first since I was knocked away.
Perfect. So half your speed to get up.
I can't get to Lilith, can I?
How much speed do you have altogether? again?
35.
35. So let's say it's like 15 to get up. So you have 20 back. You can get 2 spaces. Yeah, you can get to like here. You can get around the corner. I think. Wait. If you get rid of 20, no, you can get to here if you want.
Oh, yeah, we'll do that.
You could. Absolutely. So you can get out, just go with the momentum, move forward, get around Skull, and yeah, you can make an attack on her.
So I will first use an action to coat my switch axe with fire damage,
Okay.
the fire oil.
Mm-hmm.
I will, as a bonus action, rage,
All right. So you have a flaming
and then
blade
use
in
my
your hand,
axe and
swelling up.
surge
Yeah.
to attack.
Okay, cool. So you just dash around, tumble through, light your blade on fire, and then your body swells up to like twice the size. You come down with an attack in midair. Yeah, go for it. Make me the first attack.
Come on, plus 8. Okay, a 19.
19 hits. Yeah, she kind of dodges back, stumbles back, but you manage to just cut down through her chest.
And it does 11 plus 2 rage.
Okay. So
I just want to see what what does it say for the fire damage? I'll look up the fire damage now in a sec.
yeah, sure.
I'll just do my other attack,
Okay, go for it.
and then I'll figure out the fire damage. A 17.
17 doesn't hit. As you then come around with the second attack, land down, it kind of clatters to the floor. You kind of start cutting down her chest. She moves back and then kind of just pushes you back. You kind of stumble back and can't get your second swing in. And then she comes down onto the floor, kind of does like a breakdance move where she spins around and a tail shoots out from her tailbone and smacks you across the face, Skull. Wait, actually, we're going to see if it hits first. Oh, maybe not. Does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so... Ooh, what was that?
Oh,
I gifted
Awful
more
just
subs.
gifted a lot of subs.
Nice.
Oh, we don't have a custom animation for that one.
Ah, shoot, we need to... We'll get one eventually. Oh, damn, nice one. Cool.
I get 14 out of that, even though she's not already. He's not. It's interesting.
Okay, it does 1d6.
Okay, yeah, roll for that then.
And I
I'll
got my
also-
little thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll eventually get stickers. Okay, so it's not a lot of damage that you take, Patema, as she kind of smacks this across your face. You take 8 bludgeoning damage.
8.
Yeah. And now
It
her
does
body begins to
4
elongate.
fire damage.
4 more fire damage. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. And now her body begins to lengthen. Her fingernails begin to grow longer as she turns more and more like a dragon. Horns begin to sprout from her head. Okay, so that's Ebik. And then we go to Burr. Burr, back here. He's gonna start charging down. He's also gonna rage. Character. He's gonna swell up and try to attack her around the corner as he darts down here. And he's gonna make an attack roll. That is not gonna hit. So he comes around and she kind of steps back a little bit, and he only managed to his blade gets caught, his axe gets caught on the corner. But he's gonna try and make a second attack, and that one's gonna hit as he comes around the corner, rolls around and then brings the axe upwards towards her face. So he's going to do some damage to her now. Let's do 12. Okay. And as soon as he does that as well, you now watch as these green will-o'-the-wisps begin to surround Lilith as well. And in kind of flashes, you start to see Pine Wilden surround her. Similar to the spirits that Skull has just kind of set forth. It was 11 damage to her. Alright. That's his turn. Okay, I will have your head. It's Brian's turn. And Brian's going to try to break out of these vines. Come on. No, he can't. He's just struggling. My arms are too old.
Like an old man will be in these for a while.
And he's there. He's trying to rummage around, but there's not really else he can do. As he's just like, oh, shit. Cedric, it's your turn. You're free from the vines.
I'm free from the vines? Okay.
Oh, no, you're not, actually. Sorry, I thought Diego got you. No, he failed. Sorry.
I missed.
You
I completely
missed.
whiffed, remember?
Yeah. I'm sorry to bring it back, buddy.
Verbal somatic means that I can do it without moving.
Yeah.
Somatic without.
Yes, it's hand signs. You can still do hand signs and stuff. Your movement's reduced to 0.
You can't do it with your feet, though.
Damn. I'm going to. Gonna shock the other guys. All the guys who know Cedric very well are gonna be completely shocked by the fireball.
Oh. What? Sorry.
Didn't see that coming. What?
No, that's fine. Just ignore it. Okay, so fireball. It's quite a small room.
Yeah.
So
I'm hoping before I cast fireball, can I see if it is possible to not kill everyone?
It's possible to, but you're probably going to catch at least Ebic in the blast.
I'll take half damage.
Let me just mark it out.
Also, to make the save, so you could take half damage, which would be nice.
So what is the radius again?
20 feet.
20 feet.
2, 3. Okay,
it's
1,
a big
2, 3, 4. Okay, shit. Yeah, this is massive. So,
is there any point in the room,
like you're gonna get, just because of the sheer size, I'm gonna say you can put it right at the back corner, but you're still gonna get this group probably.
Yeah, no, we're not casting this.
It's going to be pretty condensed because the room's not incredibly high. It's going to fill most of that space, and it will catch everyone there.
Instead, I shall cast Storm Sphere.
Oh, what is a Storm Sphere?
A 20-foot radius sphere. Oh, it's another 20-foot radius.
It's completely different, guys.
I'm not going to cast that.
Okay. What are you?
I will cast. Don't have advantage, right?
Fortunately
not. Shit. I'm going to. I'm going to cast Witch's Bolt. Witch Bolt at the 4th level.
All right. So let me just check it out here. So what does this do again? Sorry.
I tether myself to Lilith, and it does 4d12 damage, and then
Okay.
I can do 4d12 damage every turn.
Okay, perfect. So it's it's an attack roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you launch this black bolt of lightning towards her and kind of try to coil it around her. Give me an attack roll.
11.
Fortunately, she's becoming nimbler and nimbler as she's moving around now, crawling up the walls and becoming more and more reptile-like. And now she's on the roof. She just dashes up onto the ceiling, and kind of is about to dash back down onto the floor. And fortunately, it does just go astray. You just miss her. She's just become too unpredictable now. She's just crawling all around the place. And yeah, sorry.
I'll just lay there in self-pity.
Oh my god. Okay.
Join the club.
And as she does come back down, her chest heaves outwards, like it swells, and then she exhales, shrinks back in, and she fills the room with this poisonous gas. Can everybody make Constitution saving throw?
Okay.
Cedric,
Fail.
no man.
But I'll
Fail.
puff up my pookie quills.
Okay.
I failed.
22.
Yeah, Zavian fails 2.
Oh, beautiful. Natural 20.
Oh wow. Oh shit, okay. You are a hardy dwarf. you are used to the strongest of poisons.
Thank God, because like the other one was a natural 1.
Nice. Okay. What did Skull get?
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay. And Burr fails. Okay. Brian. That's a fail. Okay. So, did everyone else? So Cedric, you said you failed. Joe, did you fail? What did you get?
22.
22. Okay, so you pass. So you take half damage. Diego, what did you get?
I failed. I got a 3.
Okay.
But I puffed up my pookie quills. So
Yeah,
I'll
so you take
that.
half damage. So anyone who failed takes 55 points of poison damage. And
Nearly dead.
okay.
Ooh.
And
I had 5 more damage and I would have died outright.
7.
anyone who took half damage takes 27 points.
Cool.
27.
Okay, so so Brian takes okay, so Burr's unconscious. Savion, he's gonna take care of you as well. So Savion's on. Okay. And hold up. So let me just get rid of her for a second and bring this in instead.
What?
What's this?
This is what, when the cloud clears, you now see this large reptilian creature, this large green dragon crawling around the room.
Zavion, use
Shit.
true polymorph.
She's now taken her full form, and she is a dragon.
Wait. Didn't Gabe say it was canon that we had Vorpal balls now?
No.
So she's taken her full form. Big green wings sprout from her back. Her whole body is covered in these green spine-like scales, and she lands back down to the ground, smirking.
Yes. Like I said, you die here.
And dice.
Looking at that.
With that, she's going to take to the air and come back down this end. Evic and Ghostly, you can both make opportunity attacks on her.
Skull.
Ghostly isn't here. She's in.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Skull. Jesus, sorry. Skull and
Opportunity attacks, right? Okay.
Swing.
Burr got a nat
23.
Ooh, I got a natural 20.
1. Natural 20. Shit. So, I'm sorry. What did you say, Evic?
23.
Yeah, the pair of you hit as you both simultaneously come up with your switchblade axe and your hammer both clobber. Yeah, this just passes over you two.
I got 7 bludgeoning damage, doubled. So 14 bludgeoning damage.
That's 13 plus 2 for rage.
Sorry, wait. Did you say 14?
Oh, I forgot to add my rage.
Wait,
damage,
actually,
yeah.
no. First, I'll take Ebic first. What did you get there? Sorry,
13. So I got 15 damage.
15 damage. Cool.
And then there was a d6.
Yep, with the fire damage.
Oh, 5.
5. Nice one. And also, will you roll me a d20 first? For your natural 20. For Skull.
Do what now?
Will you roll me a 20-sided dice? Because you got a critical.
Oh, he's got like a 20.
That's
at the
a
head.
17.
70 is pretty good for this a grievous injury. So deal the maximum amount of damage for your normal damage dice instead. And then you roll your damage dice and add them both together. Does that make sense? So whatever you
Okay,
rolled...
so
you can-
the crit, instead of doubling it, the crit damage is just add on the max.
Yeah, exactly to whatever you rolled. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. And I got 7 plus 5, 12 plus 2, 14
Mhm.
plus the max would be 12 plus 5, 17 plus 2, 19. So 19 plus 14, 23, 33 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damn, alright. So, let me just...
That attack alone would have killed Cedric.
And can you roll me one more time on the... roll me one more... a d20, yeah. She's taking a minor injury.
A 17 again.
17 again. Ringing blows, so you... Oh, shit.
Her head falls off.
So she's stunned.
Oh my god.
What is the effects of stunned again?
Everyone gets advantage. She cannot move. How long is she stunned until?
Until the end of her
I think
turn.
it's
Some
until
creature is incapacitated, can't move, can't speak.
Yeah, you
Can't speak,
club
only
her
fragment.
right on the side of the head. You hear a crack as you smash the side of her skull, as she then tumbles over to the other side of the room, backing up against the door, and you see one of her eyes is the pupils is way larger than the other one should be, and they keep dilating rapidly, and she just and she's just coughing and splurting out blood and bile onto the floor, beginning to reel back towards the door.
Everyone
Shall
also
we get
has advantage on
Toddler's
attacking her.
concussion in check.
Yeah, she's not looking good at all. She's now just more blood. It's like, have you guys watched Spirited Away? When Haku is just pouring blood out of his jaw? No? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
She just has
Yeah.
these streams of blood just pouring out of her mouth.
How long does the stun last for?
You're not sure. I'm gonna say because you've knocked her really
Okay.
badly, but she is really stunned. She's not really focused. She can't really focus on any of you.
Yeah. Can't take actions or anything.
Yeah. That's Lilith's
Oof.
turn. And she is. Yeah, that's all she can do. Now back to the top of the round. Zavion, looking pretty shitty, is gonna stumble forward. You see now that Zavion he's covered in black veins. Half his face is rotting away, and the skin's kind of bubbling and peeling off. And half his hair has gone black from the damage he's taken. You also turn and see Burr is completely charred and rotten. The wood all on his body is rotten and falling away to pieces. And Brian has collapsed onto the floor, and the skin is just melting off his body. And Cedric, you look down at Brian, and you see all the skin just fall off his skull, and there is just steam arising from an empty skull.
Ah, Brian.
Wait, no. Brian, no.
Brian got yeeted.
Pretty badly.
Wasn't meant to end like this.
Zavion brings up his hand, clicks his fingers, and a blue flame appears in his hand. And he launches it towards... Actually, fuck. He's going to quicken spell a firebolt, shoot it towards her, and she swallows it and gulps, still kind of coughing, not really focusing on anything, and smiles. Just,
Zavion. You fool, you know these tricks won't work on me.
Zavion again clicks two of his fingers, throws off two firebolts in her direction. Quicken spell, double cantrip thingy. Right.
Cast.
So these are both advantage.
Right.
They're both going to hit. Right. So that's 13.
My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is
Truth.
ruined.
Tragedy.
Just another 20 something damage there. Just launching both of these at her, kind of looking back at the rest of the group. And they kind of want to both crash against the side of her face, just like and kind of push her backwards. That's Avion's turn. It's Joe's turn.
Okay, so she's currently stunned.
Yeah.
She's in dragon form.
Yeah.
I think we all know where I want to go with this.
Oh my god.
No. Joe, we've been over this.
But
She did
Right,
kill
I
her
can
boy.
understand.
She's
I know.
killed two
Yes.
to three of our boys at this point.
Oh, she has. She killed. She no. Yeah, fuck her up.
Yeah, she killed Chick now.
Wait, this bitch killed an arrow. I just remembered
This
that.
is the
Yeah,
third
she killed Nero.
Vaporized.
Nero. Cheat no, and now Brian.
23 on my first firebolt
That's gonna hit.
and 18 on my second.
That's gonna miss, unfortunately. Yeah, it's gonna miss, unfortunately. As the first one, like,
Okay.
she kind of dodges the side, hits her across the face. She's ready for the next one though. Dodges the side, it smashes against the door, just scorches it. How much damage do you do with that one?
15 fire damage.
15 fire damage. Okay. Nice. And okay. Perfect. And this one just like gets her right in the eye socket and begins to burn away her eye. And the flames as well that Zavion kind of shot on her are now also just burning away at her scales as she kind of falls down onto one of her legs, coughing more blood.
I will not die.
And with that, a large wall shoots up from the ground. And she's going to take another layer action. Hold up.
They don't love you like I love you.
He's played done fucked up.
Alright. So I wonder if she She's take layered actions if she's stunned. Actually,
I think
can she?
As
Yeah, I think she can. Okay, so she's gonna shoot up this wall, up from the ground, completely made out of vines. Just hundreds and thousands of vines shoot up, separate the room, halving it. I'm gonna have to get everyone in that box to make a dexterity saving throw.
I fail.
Okay.
I failed. Oh well, 9. No, that's probably a fail.
do I have disadvantage or not because of the whole
You
buzz thing?
You do actually. Yeah. I'm afraid.
Okay, then I got a 19.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
So
Okay.
we out here.
So, what did Diego get?
9.
9? Okay. Zetvion passes. Brian, everyone gets sent to the other side of this wall. Joe, you... so you don't take any damage. Yeah, you're fine, but you do get pushed back as this wall shoots up and knocks you backwards. The same with yourself, Cedric. And Diego also, you get shot backwards. So you're just sent back this way. Xavion is also sent backwards. And Diego, you are also sent backwards. And Diego and Cedric, you both take 26 points of piercing damage as the vines, thorns just rip you to shreds.
Cool, I'm down.
Okay.
Yeah, and all damage dealt to someone who's down is dealt as a critical, so I take 2 fails, so I have 1 fail left until I'm down.
Okay. As both your bodies, you're all just shot backwards. Now this wall completely cuts everyone off, and you can't see her. The wall is so thick. You can just about hear her from the other side. And it's now Skull's turn.
Oh, shit. So this big green box is a big vine wall.
Yeah, it's a wall made of thorns and vines.
Okay. I mean, I can't even. There's guys in front of me. I can't quite reach it. Can I?
You can reach it, but it'll be difficult to move through. You'll get cut up if you do move into it.
But can I attack it?
Check. It's kind of like the vines just keep growing up constantly and keep replacing, and just keep building the wall itself. So even if you were to attack it, it would probably just...
So it's kind of like a useless endeavor. Who got knocked unconscious there then? Cedric?
Cedric was already
Joey?
down, and Diego's down.
Large one. He has
Yeah, I
failed saves.
Yeah, get Cedric first.
Okay.
You also see just the bones
use-
of Brian clatter to the floor, and whatever skin was left just flicks off his body, and the bones fall out of the skull, out of the shell.
I will use my healing hands Asimar ability to heal Cedric by 7 points.
Okay, so Cedric, for the first time, this is you kind of you're surrounded by blackness, this inky blackness that you begin to tumble through, and there's this slight glow at the bottom, and you can hear the sounds of children laughing and giggling, and you're pulled back out. You've never felt so close, and then you're just ripped back again, and you now see Skull above you with her hand glowing on your chest, and begins to stitch back your body. All the rips and tears through your scales begin to patch up slightly. Your whole body aches though. I'm gonna
Does Cedric recognize the children's laughter?
You do. You could never forget them.
Okay, no.
I think I assume you had children.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
It's in my back.
Will you though roll me a d20, please?
Nine.
Okay. Bear with me. Actually, you're fine because you took magical healing there. You're fine. Your whole rib cage was concaved inwards, but they do just start to your ribs start to pop back as Skull begins to heal you. But they are like so sore. Your whole chest feels like it's just being ripped out of your body, and then punch back in again. Diego, can you also roll me a d20?
D20. 17.
17. You just have a few. You're gonna have a lot of scars after this. That's all I can say.
Nothing new. Just let me die.
Okay. It's now. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna get you to make one more d20 roll for Cedric, just because he took the second blow while he was also down.
17.
17? Okay. Currently, you are blinded, as the thorns have just torn apart your eyes, and just blood is pouring out from your eyes. You can't see anything. The vision immediately goes of Skull, as just red clouds your vision now. You keep blinking, but just more blood comes and blocks out your eyes. Okay.
Pretty sure I am now 100% useless.
Okay. So. Yeah. What are you doing? Anything else, Skull? In your turn?
No, I think that's all she can really do at the moment.
Okay.
I think that was actually. Yeah, that was an action to do that. So.
Okay.
Well, I'm still raging because I took damage since my last.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Diego. Can you give me a death save, please?
A fat death save. 10. Beautiful.
Okay, that's a fail, I'm afraid.
It's a fail?
Yep.
Oh.
1
Okay.
to
1 to 10
Sorry,
is a fail.
sorry, Gabriel, did the torn wall count as an attack from Lilith?
Not really, because it's a bit awkward. It's just kind of just these vines just shot up from the ground itself.
Okay, I was just wondering, everyone's resistance would still.
Would it
From
yeah,
I don't know if it would,
you know, no,
or if it even helps, if it even actually does change.
Diego, would it make any difference from you if you took that instead of the? It wouldn't.
No, I am squishy.
Okay.
I just
okay.
crumpled.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
No, that's a good point. Sorry, I forgot that. Okay. Actually, how much health did you have? Out of curiosity.
10. So I took 26, so I was on minus 16 or something.
Well, because Burr had also used his ancestral guardians, I'm gonna say you would have taken a. No, it's just resistance, is it? It's not half damage.
Yeah, when it wouldn't.
So
stack,
resistance doesn't stack. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you just cough up a bunch of blood, and you now find yourself on that same lake, in this very monotone setting. And again, you see the hooded figure at the center of the lake. Crows are on all of these branches of dead trees around you, and the wings open up again behind her. Evic, it's your turn.
Can I do anything?
I don't know.
Do you have a potion? Did you take one of Skull's potions?
No.
I think only Diego took one.
I can actually do.
This is some bad news bears.
Oh wait, I have that ring. That ring I've never used. Let's see what it does.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, now would be a good time to use that ring.
The one I almost killed myself like 3 times trying to figure out what the fuck it does.
So many
Yeah.
gifts.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to use this ring. What are you... Tell me what you're doing with this ring.
Lads, we have the magic beans.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom, guys. So back in a second.
Sure, yeah, no problem.
I can spend 2 charges to cast Cone of Frost.
Okay, where are you aiming at? I assume you're not aiming at directly at Cedric who's just come back.
No.
Okay, where will I put
Is
you?
there a way you can...
You can probably put it here if you want. Or what are you doing? You're attacking the wall, or?
Yeah, can I say I'm going to break down the wall with it?
Okay, yeah. For this, I'll say yeah. Okay, give me Let me think. So Cone of Cold, is it? Roll the damage for Cone of Cold. Wait, I've got it here for you. So roll me 8d8.
1, 2. 8d8.
Yeah.
Yoinks. Gabriel, would
It
Skull
did.
recognize this?
34 damage.
Recognize the ring?
Yeah,
36,
Like
okay.
the
You
Like-
would give me a history check. You definitely know of this, but I'm just gonna see. Or actually, no. Give me. Can you do a perception instead? Can you just roll a perception instead? You re-roll it.
perception.
Yeah.
A 12.
Okay. You would probably have. I'm trying to think. With the 12 and with the. What is your. I don't think you would.
No,
No.
that's okay.
Yeah,
I
don't.
just wanted to check. That's all.
Yeah, I don't think you would have ever heard of there being a ring that exists. Not at the moment.
Well, I was just wondering-
You're seeing at the moment. What you're seeing is just kind of ice shooting out of Ebic's hands. He's kind of
Okay.
holding his hand, but you are starting to see now frost grow across his temples in like these spiral-like patterns. And for a moment, Ebic, you are surrounded by darkness, and everything is very cold. And you hear a voice.
Finish my sister. She is weak. She is scared.
And he comes back to
Fuck.
you.
Up.
When you open your eyes again, your whole hand is covered in a layer of frost, but half of these vines have now completely frozen over. It's solid. It does mean you can break through this area. This whole patch of wall is now just completely solid ice. You could probably hack your way through it.
Okay.
Alright, is there anything else Epic would like to do?
I'm just going to go over and smack the wall.
Okay, so because there was an action to do that, I'm gonna say you can go start. Yes, you can go now to start hacking the wall on your next turn. So we'll go to Burr. Oh, Burr's gonna make his death save. Okay. Which one is his? This one. Oh no, that's a fail. As a bunch of the rotten wood on the outside of his body begins to kind of fall off and crumple off, is just soft, dark mank wood. It's Burr's turn. Cedric.
I am going to use.
Yeah.
stand up.
Okay.
I will walk over to the deceased Brian.
Okay.
I will kneel down and I don't want to say rummage, but I'll find his pocket watch.
It's all that's left. There's just as you do stumble through everyone, kind of making your way through, and with everyone guiding you, you can just barely see. Eventually, you get give me an investigation check with the disadvantage.
I forgot I was blind.
You can barely see. It's hard to see. There's a lot of blood coming out of your eyes.
I got a 7.
7. Looking around, you kind of feel around the bones. All you can feel is bones and bits of soft flesh. You're trying to find it, rummage around anywhere. Give me a perception check as well.
I was gonna say I don't suppose casting detect magic would help at all. Or do I have to be able to see?
It's the only thing that survived.
Perception. Natural 1 or perception.
You're feeling around. All you can hear is bones. Your hands just begin to shake as now panic starts to consume you. Your heart starts to tense up, and it feels like your heart's being squeezed, and your breathing becomes heavy. You become short of breath as you now are just feeling out the dead body, the bones of your companion, and you just can't focus. Everything you pick up looking for the watch, it's just another bone, or bit of soft flesh. You don't find it anymore, unfortunately.
Then I would just start punching the floor.
Okay. So you just you're tearing away, and then eventually you're just hammering at the floor. Your knuckles begin to bust on the ground, and eventually you punch down on like a piece of broken glass as well. All the glass gets stuck in your knuckles. You don't take any damage, but you just start smashing on everything below you. I'll give you an inspiration, and now it's Lilith's turn. You can't see what she's currently doing. If anything, not really. She's stunned this round, so she's kind of fucked.
Drooling on the floor.
Yeah. Zavion's going to come over. He's going to light up his hand and shoot a fireball at the ice that you just created and blow open the wall. And he's going to continue through and see Lilith. You don't really see much. But he's going to launch off 2 more flames from each of his hands. And this is probably his last of his sorcery points.
Sorcery?
Both miss. Wow, shit, that's a 1 and a 3. As he tries to launch these 2. Oh, he is. No, he doesn't have advantage anymore. She's not stunned anymore. So that is his turn. As he's launching, you just see these flames now, just blue flames